I don't know what that was. That was weird. I don't know what's going on. Twitch, the internet is broken. The whole world has gone down. I'm very, very scared and alone. I don't know what's happening. It appears Eric's Twitch broke my internet, which was fun. No, not wrong button. Just weird. Just weird. As now I'm watching an ad, which is awesome. Who doesn't love a little advertisement? As we are waiting for the Packers and Dolphins also to get going. There we go. See? We keep rolling. 21-14 still the score here. Hopefully Eric's Twitch doesn't break my computer. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. What happened? So Twitch, everything broke. Everything spazzed, but we're back. It's all good. It's all good. There are no fires. We're okay. First and 10 now for the Cincinnati Bengals. As Andy Dalton just past midfield, he'll take the snap on first and 10. A lot of heavy blitzes we're seeing from the New Orleans Saints early in this game, and a nice dot underneath. We're seeing a lot of these cover zero blitzes. But the Bengals offensive line, which is, by the way, not one of the best in the NBL pantheon. They've been able to contain a lot of blitzes from this New Orleans Saints defense. That is very good. Now first and 10 for Andy Dalton as he drops back to pass. Four-man rush shown by the New Orleans Saints. Quick pass underneath to Wilson. Nice throw down to the 23-yard line. 54 seconds and counting. Yeah, it looks like the Dolphins-Packers game will be kicking off momentarily. But this one's a good one we got here, folks. Just making sure everything's still on fire. Eifert is balling, absolutely. Second and 2. Wilson coming in motion. It looks like they're trying to set up a little slip screen to Giovanni Bernard, but that goes nowhere, and that's what we have noticed is Bernard goes down with an injury, clutching that ankle. That's no good. The screens in this game, folks, if you are a fan of them in Madden 18, do not work the same. They are much better defended by these defenses. I've almost taken all of them out of my playbook. That's how bad they've been. Yeah, Bomber, we went offline for a second. Everything
I thought
glitched.
it was just my phone.
Nope, everything went to hell. Everything. But, we're good now. Quick throw underneath to Tyler Eifert, who picks up the first down. Shakes off a tackler down to the 16-yard line. Yeah, literally everything buffered. Then I dropped 200 frames. Then everything flickered off. And then I wasn't streaming anymore. And then I was. It was fun. I love technology. It's great.
Well, that's tough. Eifert with a nice pickup right there. A little drag underneath. Cuts back up the field.
Tyler Eifert, injury problems in Cincinnati. But he has found a way to maybe be a weapon that they can rely on. He is, of course, has the size and the talent to be a star wide receiver as that sort of vertical threat tight end, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy. First and 10. 3 wide receivers for the Bengals, 2 over the left side, 1 over the right side. He's got Eifert on the right side of that formation as well. 23 seconds and counting. Blitz shown. Quick throw underneath to John Ross down to the 7-yard line. 17 seconds and counting. It looks like Dalton's trying to hurry them to the line and run another play. 2nd and 1. Clock down under 12 seconds. 11 seconds. Dalton takes the snap. 2nd and 1. Stepping up. Waiting. Oh, man. He had to wait just a second longer for that one, Bomber. He had just a second longer.
A little stronger arm. I don't know if it might have been arm strength maybe to squeeze that in. That was the right read. He streaked the guy on the slot on the left side, and that guy just kind of pushed some guys. It just allowed him to come underneath, and, man, it looked like it was there. That was definitely the right throw. It just not enough juice on it as the defense makes a play there.
Now a 3rd and 1. 7 seconds left. Bengals are going to look to tie this ball game up. They do have 1 timeout, but Dalton's just got to know the clock. Look for a high pass maybe to Eifert running one of those slants over the middle. Oh, Billy Price touchdown. He's in the end zone. He's literally in the end zone.
What just happened?
That's what happened to me last night. I'm telling you, Bomber. Alex Mack, my center, had 2 carries last night because that happens. Right there, he didn't snap the ball. He got into the end zone, and they're like, well, Billy Price touchdown. The old center carry that is colossally illegal puts the Bengals on the board.
That's the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yes, it is. That was the annexation of Puerto Rico. Shout out to Little Giants. It worked to perfection. legal, Drago? Absolutely not. But it is here in Madden world. As again, last night Mac had a carry for 8 yards. He also had one for -1 yard. So.
Well, that's more than most backs. I mean, mind you, Alvin Kamara's I mean, not Alvin Kamara. Joe Mixon's 2 yards per carry. So Alex Mack, maybe there's a life after a line for him.
This is all for the EA tribute stream. I'm hoping somebody at EA maybe saw that. Can we get that? Can we get that patched? So 21-21. Bummer, on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm just wondering, on a scale of 1 to 10, if you watched your tying touchdown from the other team scored by the center, how far would you have thrown that controller?
I'd have just laughed. I mean, what can you do at that point?
What can you do?
I mean, it could easily work out not in their favor. You could hit them. That just happened to be right at the goal line. This like the Moses part of the Red Sea there for him.
I was really scared because he got into the end zone and the play didn't stop, and I was afraid it was just going to run the clock out.
Oh yeah, that would have been. Like I said, there's so many variables to a bug. You can't really I don't know. I just don't get. I can get mad about that stuff.
Motor says high scoring game. Wonder if defense is tightened down in the second half. Well, the Saints have got to be aware of the center run, the annexation of Puerto Rico, working to perfection. As I said, I think while you were gone, what we have seen from the Saints team, a lot of cover 1, cover 0 blitzes. The Bengals are able to take advantage of that. If you were the Saints, would you tone back on that, or would you go, look, we don't trust this Bengals offensive line at all. Let's get after Andy Dalton.
Yeah, I'd probably send heat, even though I'd be very cautious of if I sent heat and pressed up John Ross, because I don't want to give him just an easy idea that, okay, heat's coming, let me just try to get a bailout pitch here. I want to make him actually have to make a read. But Andy Dalton's doing a great job, right? I mean, just right there, you can see, just getting rid of the ball quickly. Yeah. He's doing a phenomenal job of getting rid of the ball quickly, so I think maybe if you can get some pressure in there, then you can start showing blitz and dropping guys back into coverage, and maybe he'll start continuously trying to get rid of the ball quickly because he thinks pressure's coming, and maybe he'll throw it right to you. I mean, there's got to be some strategy, but sitting back and drop coverage definitely isn't the one.
Andy Dalton comes out under center, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, Joe Mixon in the backfield, 1st and 10. For the Cincinnati Bengals, who have been able to hang with the Saints team, who's put up a lot of points so far. We've seen some nice plays from Andy Dalton, a great run by former Ohio State center Billy Price. But right there, Dalton's got to recognize that blitz is coming. Once again, the Saints showing pressure. They bring another cover 0 blitz. And this time, Bomber, the pressure finally gets to Andy Dalton.
Yeah, and Andy Dalton was just waiting on those streaks to develop down the field. Didn't really have any game plan for it. I wonder if this might be some heat. Heaters come in, and he just doesn't know what to do with it. Ends up taking a sack, and more importantly, puts them at that 2nd and 17 right there. That's going to be a tough pickup for the Bengals, who are a team that really relies on 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable spots.
2nd and 17, it's Andy Dalton under center, dropping back. Blitz coming once again. It's picked up by the offensive line. Quick throw underneath to Tyler Eifert, who has been a big weapon so far for Andy Dalton. 13 of 16, 256 and 2 touchdowns. And that was a great play there, Bomber, because they get a big chunk of that sack back, and they're able to cut it to a 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, he pitches it to Tyler Eifert, and now it's a 3rd and 7. I mean, that's that 3rd and intermediate, 3rd and manageable area. But, man, how great is Eifert? I mean, you run man coverage, he can beat you. You're in zone, he can beat you. I mean, he's just really one of the elite tight ends in the game.
3rd and 7, Dalton dropping back on 3rd down. Quick throw, finds John Ross, picks up the 1st down to the 28-yard line. Bomber, this does not look like a team that started this entire cycle losing, 8 of their first 9 games? This looks like a team that actually has a lot of talent. Andy Dalton looks very stable in the pocket.
Yeah, XX12 in the chat saying Andy Dalton looks like he has to realize the blitz is coming. I think he kind of is throwing it very quickly. He kind of is realizing it. Right now it's to the point where I'd show blitz in drop coverage and just hope I can get a quick throw out of him. Maybe he'll throw it right to me. But Andy Dalton is actually doing a good job getting rid of the ball, except when he holds on to it a little too long. And then he takes like a 7-yard loss. But, I mean, when he's got his mind set on, hey, I'm going to throw the ball early in this down, he really does, and he's finding the right guy.
Run on 1st down for Joe Mixon. Not a whole lot there. Actually, absolutely nothing there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. For the Cincinnati Bengals team, we've got another game going right now. It is the Packers and the Dolphins, but this one, 21-21. We'll stick with this one until its conclusion or until it is until it's a moot point. 2nd and 10. It's going to be Andy Dalton under center. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. For Dalton, so he's changing up the play, surveying the Saints defense, heavy box, and see, there it is again. Billy Price, he scores 1 touchdown. He wants to go for another one.
So what happened? I was looking away. The center ran with it again?
Well, the center took the snap and got immediately clobbered.
It happens once, it happens again.
Yeah. I would also like to point out that Alex.
Hey, look, Andy Dalton's still standing there.
Still there. He's waiting for the snap. Billy, give him the ball, man. And he's ready.
I wonder if that's a playbook issue or something.
I don't know. It happened to me twice. I don't know if it's specific plays or what. 3rd and 10. Dalton gets the snap this time. The most important snap. He has a man underneath. It is complete. It's Tyler Eifert once again. 7 catches on the day, Bomber. No A.J. Green in this game. Tyler Eifert, though, has been huge. The middle of this Saints defense cannot contain the big tight end. He's got 118 yards receiving.
Look at what he just ran and where he threw it to, and look at the zone. I mean, if you don't throw any more into the meat, how can you throw into the meat of the defense like that and nobody be around? It really got to start questioning the New Orleans Saints zone coverage right now. What's going on, guys? I call a Tampa 2. I got a spy sitting there. Where is everybody running to? Where is everybody at? And how do we let a man get wide open in the middle of the field like that?
Calling it right now, no yards on this play. 1st and 10, handoff Joe Mixon, no yards on this play. Actually, he lost 2. Just saying.
Cross buck.
Well, it's a cross buck. It's a great play, but when you run it on 1st down every time, eventually it's going to get snuffed out. And so far, the Saints defense has done a great job. There's no misdirection. Also, Bomber, this is one of those times where I know you want to establish a run game, but the passing game has been incredibly effective. The Saints have no answer for Tyler Eifert.
No, they absolutely don't. And Tyler Eifert has just been phenomenal. 3rd and long, 2nd and longs. He's picking them up, making 2nd and longs, 3rd and manageables. He's just been phenomenal.
I asked my wife to bring me a drink. Big touchdown.
Oh, yeah. That was I was wondering what happened there. Yeah, nice touchdown on the right side.
I now have 3 Dr. Peppers with me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Going out to dinner.
Okay, have fun. Bye. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with 3 Dr. Peppers. Hey, touchdown. Was that Tyler Eifert with the catch?
No, it wasn't Tyler Eifert.
Oh,
it was John Ross. Big touchdown, though. Puts them ahead. 4-4 New Orleans Saints team needing this win to kind of stay in line with that wild card spot there in the NFC. As the Cincinnati Bengals are 3-5, they need this win just to keep hope alive in Cincinnati.
Ah! He went for a juke move. He had nothing but green space. Went for a juke move, and that slowed him up enough to get tackled. Ted Ginn. Boy, the Ohio State players having weird days right now. Billy Price has 2 carries. Ted Ginn juking with nobody around him. Who would have thunk, though, this Bengals team, if they win today, they're going to move to 4-5. Again, 1-8 to start this cycle. 0-4 in preseason and 1 of their first 4 games in the regular season. And they might have a shot at the wild card spot because, frankly, the AFC, it's not a deep wild card right now as the handoff up the middle to Alvin Kamara. He's going to pick up about 7 on the play. If they get to 4-5, they're only a game back of the wild card spot. I don't think we would have said that, Bomber, looking at how this Bengals team.
Back. But yeah, it's still wide open, especially for that 6th spot. The Colts were going to fall to 6-3 today. I think they're probably going to take that first wild card spot. But yeah, that final wild card number 6 spot in the AFC, you can find it on MaddenBomberLeague.com. That's our Dad League's website page. Yeah, you got Titans, Chargers, Steelers, Bengals, all kind of still in that mix. As opposed, if you look at the other conference, you see a 3-5 team. They're going to be trying to catch up to a 5-3 team, which is, that's a big task. Yeah, that's a tough task there. You're two wins behind, 2 losses behind. I just don't know how it's going to play out here in the AFC though. That's going to be an interesting final spot. I could see the Titans getting in. I could see the Chargers getting in. Steelers, Bengals, Texans. It's going to be a 5-team race.
3rd and 7 for the New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees dropping back. Quick throw right up the seam. Not really a needed possession catch, but Josh Hill possession catches. And he is having a big game too. 6 catches, 84 yards. That picks up a first down for the Saints team that, much like the Cincinnati Bengals, Bomber is using the tight end effectively.
Yeah, Saints were up 21-14 at one point in this game when we were tuning in, and now it's 28-21 as a 14-0 run for the Bengals. Let's see if the Saints can kind of get their wits about them, but it looks like they just don't have enough time in the pocket.
That's Geno Atkins right up the middle. That's a large man, Bomber. A large man that finds a way to create havoc in the backfield. A great defense called for that play call. And at that point, Drew Brees was in trouble.
Yeah, when I saw him shrug off 67, the lineman, then he got matched up with the halfback and just shrugged him off. He went through 2 guys to get there. Drew Brees has to be a little upset. I mean, there's got to be a little bit more protection than that for him.
Shotgun formation for Drew Brees. Bunch formation to the right side. 2nd and 21. Play action pass. Oh, he's got a man all sorts of open. And see Bomber right there. That's Ted Ginn all the way down to the 41-yard line as we get to the fourth quarter. That's the danger with running man coverage in those bunch sets, because right there, all that happened was there was that little rub, and Ted Ginn had nobody around him.
Hey, I've noticed that happen more this Madden. It just almost seems like the players are more, actually fingertip to fingertip actually there. Okay, it's not just whatever part of their body where they just can kind of get through spots. You can actually get bumped off, and a guy can get wide open. We see it happen quite often in the NFL, and now we're seeing it kind of happen here in Madden.
Yeah, you're seeing like those switch routes starting to work as Drew Brees drops back on 3rd and 3. Deep throw over the middle. Why not? Down to the 20-yard line. Nice throw to Ted Ginn Jr. Drew Brees, 15 of 16. Bomber, between the Saints and the Bengals, we are seeing a passing clinic being put on right now in the Queen City.
It's pretty much been win and doubt seam route.
Yeah.
For the New Orleans Saints right now, they've been getting a lot of seam action. You've seen Josh Hill. We've seen Ted Ginn. A lot of opportunities here up the seam for both of these teams, and primarily the offense of the New Orleans Saints.
So I was surprised to see them run a cover 2 on that particular 3rd and 2. I get you're looking for the underneath, but we've seen a bunch of seam routes. As man going to motion on 1st and 10. Drew Brees dropping back, looks over the middle, completes it underneath. He'll be taken down at the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, as Drew Brees thrown 3 touchdowns in this game, and nice job there getting rid of it before the pass rush got to him.
Yeah, another quick throw. I mean, we're seeing Andy Dalton and Drew Brees get into kind of this West Coast as far as getting rid of the ball. Even though they're vertical routes, they're getting rid of the ball very quickly. Just a little 2-3-step drops and just firing the ball down the field.
Checking in on the Dolphins-Packers game. Field goal up and good for the Dolphins. 9-0 Dolphins in that game in the second quarter. But we got a good one here. 28-21. Bengals on top, fourth quarter. Saints looking to tie it up.
If we don't switch to the Dolphins, you want to know something funny? This is probably like the 6th game that JY just has not made it on after he's either been told he was going to be on, or I promised him on bonus coverage and just a better game is on and it goes to the end and we never switch over. So if this happens, it'll be like the 5th time in a row in the last probably 2 weeks.
JY is to our show what Matt Damon is to Jimmy Kimmel. I'm sorry, we just ran out of time for JY. I'm so sorry, we just ran out of time. Would like to thank JY for showing up. 1st and goal, Drew Brees in the shotgun as he picked up the first down with his legs. It's going to be a handoff to Alvin Kamara, cuts it up the middle, runs into his own blocker. He's going to be taken down to the 3-yard line. Shout out to whoever that blocker was. Great tackle on Alvin Kamara. He's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara not getting any help here inside the 5. They're trying to run the ball to tie this game up. 2nd and goal from the 3. I think they still stay with the run here. Run it a couple more times. Get Kamara into the end zone. You have an elite halfback. He's got to get the ball here.
I switched hats. We need a little more color on the screen. 2nd and goal. Hand off to Kamara. Whoa. That was a man's move on the outside right there. Kamara gets taken down by Carlos Dunlap, who shook off his blocker and got into the backfield quickly. This Bengals defensive line, Bomber, might be the most underrated in the NBL.
Yeah, they're very good. You got Dunlap, you got Geno Atkins, and these guys are just man-eaters. They're just completely destroying their one-on. If you don't double-team them, you're in trouble. But aggressive might be on for Cincinnati. I just saw a man jump.
Right there. But the offensive line didn't move. 3rd and goal. It's Drew Brees dropping back. 4-man rush. High pass over the middle. Nobody home. And the Saints are going to have to kick a field goal here. Under 4 minutes, they could technically go for it. What would your thoughts be?
I mean,
your defense hasn't stopped the Bengals so far.
Yeah, it might be time to go for it. And if you don't get it, you're still in great position for your defense. If they can't get you off the field at this point, you wonder what the field goal is even for. So, I mean, there's definitely a way. I always think of it like this. Is there really a wrong or right answer at 3:55 left? I don't think so, because you never know how the rest of the game is going to play out. But you could definitely talk yourself into either way. Play solid defense. I just need one stop, then I can go for the win. Or I go for it there. I got to tie it up. My defense can't stop anything. I mean, however you want to play it, it's all true to the game so far. But yeah, they haven't been able to stop them. But let's see if the defense can come up big, because this is a talented defensive group. And now Andy Dalton's playing with just a little bit more pressure here. Up 4, 3:55 left. He knows if he doesn't continue to move the ball, they could lose this game.
Yeah, Bomber. Underoath is a great point. They didn't try the center sneak at any point, and that might have been the play that would have got them a touchdown. As Dalton gets clobbered, he waited way too long in that play action. You knew the Saints were going to bring heat on first down, and Dalton didn't recognize it, and that stops the clock. But if there's one reason why maybe the Saints kicked that field goal, it's that the Bengals have had no rushing attack to speak of, so they know they're going to have to throw the ball to get any sort of momentum.
I think the Bengals are realizing that. They've been running on first down. You've kind of been chopping them up about it. They come out in this first down, they go a little play action, but they get nothing out of it. And the defense bites. They get the exact defense they want to see, which is a sellout blitz, get an opportunity to get over top the defense, and they really don't even get an opportunity to take it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for Andy Dalton in this offense.
Dalton in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Eifert in the slot on the right side. Dalton takes the snap on 2nd down. Waiting, looking. He's going to find Eifert underneath. Trying to rip that ball free, but nice job by Eifert to hold on to it. He's down to the 32-yard line, picking up 7, going to bring up a huge 3rd and 3 bomber, one you've got to think the Saints have to have.
Yeah, it's a big stop. Biggest 3rd down of the game here for the New Orleans Saints. Let's see what they can do. Watch Eifert in the slot on the right side. He's running a little slant to the middle of the field, right into the chunk of that 8 box.
That's a Bear defense.
Box.
Looks like a 4-6 Bear defense.
Maybe they go John Ross on the go.
Look for John Ross on the go. Yeah, 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation. Ross runs that go. Nobody there. Waiting, looking, picked off. Ah, user lurk right there. He's going the other way. To the 30, to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Saints. Oh, what a play. A mistake. The first one of the day from Andy Dalton. And Jones takes it to the house. Bomber. They needed to trust their defense, and the Saints got the play they needed.
Yeah, that was a bad throw. It looks like they got a beat on the kick.
Oh, they blocked it.
Oh, they blocked it.
They did block.
See that little animation where the guy just gets off the side and you think Kirkpatrick's going to get there, and he does, and that changes almost everything.
Well, now that's huge.
Yeah.
It's only 2-point game. Lots of big plays happening.
Here's the deal. They're looking.
And we'd like to thank JY for being on stream, by the way. Shout out to JY.
They got John Ross on. John Ross. Saying Rosh. They got John Ross.
They got Josh Ross. Yep.
They got Josh Ross on a seam on the left side. And then they had Tyler Eifert on a slant. And I knew that they wanted that seam very badly to the point where they just completely looked at it too long. And by that time, they came off of Eifert and they were committed to throwing that slant. And that was just a bad read there for Andy Dalton, who was pretty perfect. 3 touchdowns, no picks before that, 17-21.
He finds Wilson underneath, first down and more. Wilson breaking a tackle, stumbling up. He's to the 46-yard line, 3:04 and counting. And that's what Andy Dalton has to do, Bomber. He has to get right back on that horse. You made a mistake. He gave the lead to the Saints, but you got plenty of time. Under 3 minutes to go. All you need is a field goal to take the lead. Bengals break the huddle. It's Andy Dalton in the shotgun. He's got, it looks like Bernard to his right. 3 wide receivers over to the left side. Tyler Eifert on the right side. He takes the snap on 1st and 10. Waiting, looking. He finds Eifert underneath, but it's pried out. I didn't like that throw at all. He had one of the crossers was all sorts of open because they followed the tight end. Instead, he looks to Eifert for his 9th catch, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, it's starting to almost look more and more like Matt Ryan in real life, how he looked targeting Julio Jones in week 1. A lot of targets to Tyler Eifert here, and it happened throughout the game naturally. Now at the end, when you're down or you need a clutch possession, you're just forcing it to him. I definitely don't like what we're seeing.
Well, let's see what they can do here on 2nd and 10, empty backfield for Dalton. He finds Eifert on the little flat route, and nothing there. No yards on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10, Bomber. I think it's looking more and more like it's a one read for Andy Dalton, and that read is Tyler Eifert.
Every time, twice on Sunday so far.
I don't like this.
For the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh, I don't like this play at all. But let's see what they do. Dalton drops back, blitz coming. Oh, he's going to throw it over the top. Has a step, has a man. It's John Ross. He's going to the house. Touchdown, Bengals. A little double move. In, out. Touchdown, John Ross, the speedster on the one-on-one coverage, Bomber. You can't press that man up.
A little out and up on the left side. John Boss Ross, or as some people say, Josh Ross.
Josh Boss Ross.
With a beast move on the left side, and Andy Dalton, he does what a quarterback has to do. He's essentially a martyr in that situation. He realizes the only way I get this ball to John Ross is if I get lit up by this defense, and I just have to make sure it's accurate. He does both things. He gets lit up and makes sure it's accurate. But oh my gosh, he's got my gosh.
Oh God, Ted getting 40, 30. He's running out of steam. He'll be taken down to the 23-yard line. A huge return. The big players keep rolling, Bomber. This wasn't even on our schedule tonight, and it's turned out to be a barn burner on NBL Live.
Yeah, this is definitely a doozy. here on NBL Live broadcast number 236, 35-30. But the Saints need a touchdown now. You know, they just absolutely need a touchdown, and they might have to go for 2 when they get it. They absolutely will to go up 3. So it's still long from over. They're at the 23-yard line.
Z-Star in the chat says, this game is for fire. First and 10. Two tight ends. Two tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Man blitz right up the middle. Looks over the middle. Completes it to the tight end down to the 4-yard line. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, Bomber, here's my question for you as a strategist here in this particular game. Is there a thought of, they need a touchdown. If you're the Bengals, is there a thought of let them in the end zone? Because if you have to use all your timeouts and they score on 4th down, you're in a bad shape.
Sonny Weaver would probably make up his mind about that. I wouldn't do it, but they might get in naturally. But here's the deal.
Diving for the end zone, he stopped at the 1.
I don't like ever giving up on a 1. You know how many times I've stopped somebody on the 1-yard line, like 1st and goal? Stop. I've seen it happen. I've done it. I've had it happen to me. You just can't give up the points. Fight it out. You still got 3 timeouts. Now, if it gets to 20 seconds left, just not as much. It's not as money as it used to be at the 1
I don't
in
like
Madden.
that. But look at that. The Bengals let 20 seconds run off the clock and they decided to use a timeout. You've let so much go off the clock at that point. Why bother?
Yeah, just save your timeout at that point.
2nd and goal for the New Orleans Saints. They're a yard out from taking the lead. Handoff to the fullback. Boom! Big hit in the backfield.
That's why you don't give it up.
Wow.
Let your defense play. Vontae's perfect.
Okay,
perfect.
But what's the clock management here? They use a timeout after 20 seconds. Are they not using them anymore?
I mean, they should use it now since they've already done it. You know, they're already committed to that time. Yeah, so maybe use it because then you stop the clock and at least gives you over a minute, even if you have no timeouts left, regardless of what they do here, because they're going to have to score. So they're going for it the next 2 times.
I bet you we're looking at they're coming out 3 wide set.
They're running it again. He's going to run it every time.
I think they got to run it. They're trying to spread them out.
I bet you a base to the right side.
Bunch formation, yeah. Look for that base run with Alvin Kamara. See what they do here on 3rd and goal. Nope, it is going to be a throw.
Ooh.
Looking back in the end zone. High pass. It's batted down. The animation came into play. It's batted away. And it's 4th and goal. And this is unbelievable.
So how
so
confident
far.
are you now? Would you have liked to have given up the touchdown? I mean, you got the 2-yard line. That's a lot of yards. There's no more quarterback sneak, fullback dives to just automatically get in.
I wouldn't let him in. I was just wondering if there was even like it crossed your mind.
I've seen Sonny say that before. Let him in. I just can't give up points, man. Especially if you got a defense like this. You got Dunlap. You got.
I think in this situation, I'm run committing the first 2 downs. If they score, oh well. But you're trying to get those first 2 stops, and then now you got a 4th and goal. It's Drew Brees dropping back on 4th down. Rush gets there. He gets hit. It's incomplete. The Bengals get the stop. Saints have 3 timeouts remaining, but what a job by the Cincinnati Bengals defense getting a goal line stand.
Yeah, that is phenomenal defense. That's the one where the defensive coordinators just tapping every helmet off the field because you know what? That's nothing but grit and grind and guts. Triple G's. You heard a big baller brand, but we got grit, grind, guts. Oh man!
I thought you were going to say Greg Growler. I thought you were going to say Greg Growler Grand. Well, now they're pinned back. 1st and 10, 3 timeouts for the New Orleans Saints. Let's see if the center takes a carry here. First down. They're going to flop him. Yeah, don't get a safety,
please.
I might run commit if I'm the New Orleans Saints. I don't know. Handoff right. Oh, Joe Mixon, what a cut there. Get him some room at the 6-yard line. 4 yards. Saints take their first time out. 2nd and 6. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Decadog saying center dive. Homer says, OSU, what do you think of Josh Hill dropping that? Homer, I think dying a fire. Z-Star says back in the end zone en route. Z-Star says shout out to the guy that tackled again from behind. His effort saved the game. Yeah, that tackle on the kickoff return. Huge play. 2nd and 6. Little stretch run for Joe Mixon. Tries to cut it inside. He's not going to get a lot there. And now it's 3rd and 5. 52 seconds left. A first down gets the game. Bomber, let's do strategy. Do you think about throwing it considering how good it has been finding Tyler Eifert all day long?
No. I want him to burn this last time out if I'm the Bengals right now because Dalton has made one really bad read already. Don't really trust him. I just run the ball. Make sure you burn that last time out and then punt the ball, and hopefully your special teams doesn't give up a ton again. But, I mean, if it was me, I'd go for the first down. But I'm speaking primarily as the Bengals here.
So you start saying, I would pass. Motor asking, does he pass here? 3rd and 5. I formation. 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. It's going to be a pass from Andy Dalton. He steps up in the pocket. He takes off, little QB run. Oh, man, he took that hit. I thought that ball was going to pop out, Bomber. I thought we were about to see a fumble from Andy Dalton.
Go for it here.
Be a man!
Actually.
Sure. You can, it's the new NBL rule. You can go for it.
Yeah, but I think you have to be past the 50.
Oh, you do have to be past the 50. You can't be all Bill Belichickian. Punt is away to the 43-yard line. Ted Ginn taking it back to past the 40, trying to get to midfield. He gets clobbered just before midfield. 47-yard line, 38 seconds left, Bomber. What are you doing defensively? Are you running man? Are you running zone? Are you shading at all? Or are you just playing straight up and hoping for the best?
I'm just probably playing over the top and just trying to keep them in bounds. That's pretty much what I'd be focused on right now because see, I don't even like the cover 3. I don't even want one-on-one on the sidelines, especially when we have Ted Ginn Jr. on the left side. Now they're going to switch it. Looks like they're switching some of it up here defensively.
Oh, that man's got to get all the way over to Alvin Kamara. They let it happen, though. 3-man rush. Drew Brees is going to take off. Ooh, I don't know if I like this run. But that was a quick run by Brees. He saw his man coverage, and he took off right away. 1st and 10. Clock running under 26 seconds. It's an empty backfield for Drew Brees. He drops back to pass. 4-man rush once again from the Cincinnati Bengals. Deep throw down the seam. Has his man. It's Josh Hill. He can't hold on to it. Oh, Dropsy Hill. How does it feel when it happens to you, New Orleans? My heartbreak is your pain.
Oh, man, I was shook right there. I was thinking to myself, why is the clock stopped? Did the idiot Bengals call a timeout? No, but Josh No Skill Hill drops it again. That's a third drop today.
It's what he does.
Porter says he's sweating right now. Why? You're not even playing, Porter.
Porter, open the window. Porter, put it out. Open the window. Let some fresh air in there. 2nd and 10 for the New Orleans Saints. Showing a 3-wide look. Josh Hill in the slot. Looks like the Bengals are going to man up here. Drew Brees in the shotgun. He's got Alvin Kamara to his right. Brees takes the snap on 2nd and 10. 4-man rush. Big contain on. Down goes Brees. Big sack by the former Buckeye Sam Hubbard. Can they bring it back to the line to run one more Hail Mary? 6 seconds. 5 seconds. They're trying to line up here. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. He gets the snap off. It's going to be a heave. Dropping back. Rush gets there. Down goes Brees. It's in there. It's picked up. Fall down. Big. Don't run into the end zone. Fall down. Fall down. Fall down. Game over. Bengals with a win. Bomber, what a job by the defense getting that goal line stand and preserving the win for Andy Dalton.
Yeah, the special teams kind of let the defense down on that last drive, but the goal line stand might have been the biggest play of the game. I think it was. I mean, this was a game. Wait, hold on. How was there only 1 point scored? How'd you get 1 point in the first quarter?
I don't know.
You had score by quarter? 21-28. Oh, it's a 7. It's supposed to be a 7.
Look, that's what he's talking about.
It was pretty evenly matched the entire game. And then at one point, you just saw the Saints kind of pull away. They went up 21-14. Bengals battled back 28-21. And it was just kind of back and forth. And Andy Dalton's throwing the ball to the fans. You see that? And that ball, the trajectory of that ball literally went through the building. That didn't even make it to the fans. He went to throw it to the fans, and his release point was literally like straight, which would have went right into the wall.
He was
Andy
trying to
Dalton
throw to the
teasing.
wall. He was trying to
In
throw
the
to the
fans. Switching over to the Dolphins game, huh?
That's what we got right now.
Get to
JY
watch
made
a
it on
little
stream.
JY.
Shout out to JY who's on stream. By the way, this stream is crystal clear. It is beautiful.
Oh, he's streaming at 1080.
It's top notch. 3 wide receivers jumpy. Handoff up the middle. Not a whole lot there for the Packers. Bomber, give people who maybe don't follow the NBL a little taste of what these two teams are about.
I don't know anything about these two teams. Miami Dolphins currently right now. Let me give you a little taste.
They're
1-8 right now. Packers right now. They're 2-6. You add it all together, you're gonna get 3-14. Here's a little taste. Defense for the Packers, 23rd in the league. Offense, 29th. The Dolphins, 30th in offense, 25th in defense. So what that says to us as people watching, it's gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good, evenly matched. Should be a good, evenly matched game.
A-Raj, nice throw over the middle down to the 50-yard line. Hey, Bomber, hit that volume button on your stream. Tell me if you've got any volume coming through it, because I think I know why I don't.
Yeah, I hear myself.
You hear yourself, but you don't hear any game sound, though, do you?
No, I didn't hear any game sound last time you were
okay. Oh,
broadcast either.
I'm 90% sure on this particular one. It's because it's 1080. It's through the capture card, and he doesn't have an audio cord that streams the audio from the Xbox. So this game is going to be in silence, folks. It's
well, I hear it on mine. The the quarterback talking.
You do?
Yeah. I hear everything. I hear the game.
Very
in there.
quiet.
Yeah, like he turned it, like
really
instead of just leaving it at 100, he probably put it to like 70.
Oh. I had it literally
up
like
all the way.
I had it up 75% up, and I couldn't hear anything. I can now barely hear it. So
Yeah, I don't know who. Bananas once did that. So we went to a live stream, and I tell him, turn down your commentary, and then turn down the music. And he's like turning other things down to like 55. And I'm like, what are you doing? Just winging this stuff?
That's why he was messing. I was watching him do it. I was watching him mess around with it. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Stop messing around with your audio.
Just put everything at 100 except for the things we need turned off, and then we'll determine how loud we want it to be.
Right.
Nice little pass there for
How did he catch
Aaron
that
Rodgers.
ball? That one was down by his ankles, and but it was to the backside away from the defender. Nice play there. Bomber, this Packers team in your division. Have you gotten a chance to play them yet?
The Packers, yeah. I played them once. Welcome to the NFC North. It wasn't pretty for Green Bay.
Wasn't good.
Packers are struggling, but good thing about Packers and play, he's our draft guru in the NBA and in the NBA.
Well, in the NBA. How
the
good he
NBL,
is. It's how good
has
play is.
He has 3 first-round picks in NBL Season 34 rookie draft, so watch out.
Oh, yeah, because the Packers have the Saints. They have the Saints pick, and then he picked up another one, so that's fun. This is an interesting little set. 2 offset tight ends, 2 wide receivers for the Green Bay Packers game. We got another game coming up, 9 o'clock Eastern time. As that throw over the right side, a lot of looking downfield for Aaron Rodgers. 9 o'clock Eastern time, we've got, it is the Patriots taking on the Titans. That should be a good game. So I'm starting to see Bomber, ace post, totally different from skinny post. The post is slightly longer downfield. Totally different play.
I think that's a different set, though. There's skinny post and ace post and single back ace, I believe. It's the exact same, I think. That one's more elongated of a post on that one, I believe.
3rd and 10 for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. He's in the pistol formation. He's got 2 wide receivers split out, 1 to each side. Jones in the backfield, play action at the fullback, waiting on 3rd and 10. He's got 1-on-1 on the left side, tries to make something happen, but nothing doing there. And what has so far been, I assume, the MVP of this game, the kicker's coming back out on the field to kick a field goal, trying to cut this back to a 1-score game. This will be from the left hash mark, 51-yard attempt. Ball is down. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. 12-6 your score. Evenly matched, Bomber, in that neither of these teams seem to be able to find the end zone.
So 12-6, you know what that is, right?
It's either a bunch of field goals or he missed an extra
it's
point.
6 field goals, 100%, because it was 9-0 at one point. Remember?
It was. When I tuned in, it was 6-0. I didn't know if that was 2 field goals or if JY missed a extra point.
So Green Bay's down 2 scores right now just to tie it up.
Ooh, he almost broke that one right up the middle to the 33-yard line. Trying to see if we... Oh, yeah, there is another game going on right now. Steelers and Panthers. Steelers having a rough season, Bomber. We saw them on NBL Live against the Browns in Week 1. They got absolutely shellacked. That AFC North, which was the class of the NBL in Madden 18. Boy, it's a struggle this year. The Browns 8-1-1. The Steelers are the next best team. Actually, now the Bengals are the next best team at 4-5. Steelers at 3-5. Ravens at 3-6. This looks like it's a runaway division for the Cleveland Browns, and there's just not a lot going on behind them.
Yeah, it went from class to drop the CL. Real quick.
Hey!
Real quick there.
Oh, boy.
In the
JY,
AFC
why are you
North.
spinning?
Because he wants to punt it.
Because he wants... He's trying to give... Look, hashtag punters are people, too.
Hey, JY is a big-time special teams guy, man. He likes to get them on the field as many touches as they can get. Much field time. Muhammad Wilkinson tackled there for the Green Bay Packers. 12-6 right now. 2 struggling teams in the NBL. The 1-8 Miami Dolphins right now taking on the Green Bay Packers, who are 2-6. The Miami Dolphins probably beat the Bills.
The Bills are 1-8 as well. If you thought the AFC North was class without the CL, you should take a look at the AFC East.
Well, it's always the AFC least. I don't think it's ever been anything different. The one win for the Miami Dolphins. Let's see.
Raiders. It was the Oakland Raiders, 20-10 in Week 3.
Oh wow. Oh wow. The Dolphins have actually hung in there. I mean, against the Jets, they lost 14-16. Against the Bears, 20-10. Against the Texans, 14-16. Against the Jets, 24-14. I mean, a couple scores there. I mean, nothing huge blowouts. But yeah, inefficiency offensively has been an issue for this team.
JY says you should hear my computer grinding to keep it going. Close out of everything else, JY. What are you doing, buddy? As we are heading, we are halfway through our stream tonight, going from 7 to 10. Again, folks, right below this ugly mug is the link to the GoFundMe for the Jacksonville Tribute Fund. GoFundMe.com/JacksTributeFund. If you have any ability to donate, be sure you donate whatever you can to these families that certainly need the support here. Doughboy, quick to point out, it was the Raiders who the Dolphins beat. He is so proud of that. Second and 9 for the Dolphins. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 over to the left side. It's going to be handoff to Ballage once again. A very run-heavy attack we've seen so far from the Miami Dolphins on stream. And just not a lot to show for it.
I think this game could get interesting down the stretch. I don't want to go away from this. I feel like in the fourth quarter, it could be 12-6, and the Packers could get something. The miracle could happen in Aaron Rodgers' performance. It could be one of those really nice games to finish. As you see Ryan Tannehill now starting for the Miami Dolphins. They've switched quarterbacks a couple times.
Tannehill the Manahill.
Hackenberg, Cardell Jones. I know you're familiar with him.
From the Ohio State University. Pump draw.
Hop on that stream every time that we had
the
graphic.
Notre Dame University.
What
no,
was he saying? I honestly don't know. I didn't even pick. I wasn't paying much attention to it, but everybody thought it was hilarious. What exactly was he? Give me some examples of some schools he was saying that for.
With the 3rd pick in the 2022.
Oh, that's right.
NBA
We had him
draft.
read out the thing. That's a horrible job, dude.
The Oakland Raiders select Gary Johnson from the Arizona State University.
I thought you were going to say Coastal Community College.
From the DeVry University. The University of Phoenix Online.
He played, just like he went to school online, he played his football games online. Oh, my gosh. The first online league player drafted to the
Hey, University of Phoenix Online has a stellar football program.
Dude, I went to University of Phoenix Online. Once, one lady told me in a class during, like, we have to do these discussions every week, said, man, I didn't know we had a football stadium. She said, I didn't know we had a football stadium. And, you know, the Arizona Cardinals stadium is the University of Phoenix, whatever.
Yeah, stadium, yeah.
She thought that was ours. She goes, I didn't know we had a football team. We
Yeah,
have our own stadium, too. I
it's a
just drove by
digital
it. She thought we had our own team, man. It was funny. Hashtag.
Hashtag. Hey, shout out to the University of Phoenix Online. Shout out to those guys.
No, you graduate from them and they still call you every day trying to get you to come back again.
Oh, yeah.
Then graduated twice, man.
Listen, when I just want like an entire football conference of those schools, like University of Phoenix,
And it's
DeVry.
Madden. It's Madden.
It's all Madden.
Because
That's
it's
all I
online.
want. Like their soccer program is FIFA. And that's all I want. That's all I want. A fully digital sports program. Let's make that happen, folks.
That's where the esports people go, is to online colleges.
Davenport University has like the #1 NBA
Oh, my
live
gosh.
program. It'd be so good.
Hey, you hear the recruiting Dark Brawler from
DB.
He got a full ride to the ride to play online football.
He got a full ride. He comes in, folks. Hey guys, where do I plug in my USB? Where do I get it? Where do I? You got me, bro. I've never plugged in a USB.
He holds a USB and he's like, Ethernet, anybody?
Ethernet? Holds up like an old phone cord. Ethernet, anyone?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're just like, have you ever played like with a wired connection? He goes, you got me. You got me. Shout out to YFNBC24 now following here on Twitch. Appreciate the follow.
Yeah, we had a guy in our league. He didn't know what Ethernet cord was, and he plugged some USB cord. I really would like to know what that was. It for an external hard drive? I have a hard time even believing that. It has to be for like some Android phone, maybe.
Yeah, it was probably just a USB cord to. He probably like tried to plug in, like a flip phone or something. He's like, can I just charge it from my Xbox?
He was like,
and then Bomber goes, that's not Ethernet, and he's like, you got me.
Then he went on to say how he didn't think it was too important, dude. I was like, yeah,
I love Playa. That was one of the worst offensive plays I've ever seen.
Yeah, there's a lot of time in the pocket. He's sitting there.
But see, again, and this was, I will give credit to Obama for pointing this out, which it's just fact. You got 3 hitch routes out there. Those are dead after a second. Like,
yeah, if you're not looking to hit those, I mean, they're not going to really hold the defense, at least to get in. Now, 3rd and 20. Let's see if Aaron Rodgers' magic can come alive here.
NBL Cardinal says it was broke on one end, just USB with frayed ends. 3rd and 20. Deep throw down the seam. almost came up with a high pass there, but there were 4 Miami Dolphins in the special teams game. Finally get going. You got me, folks. I've never plugged in anything.
Hey, it's not over yet. Green Bay Packers, Miami Dolphins. Battle of 2 struggling teams right now. The 1-8 Miami Dolphins, and I believe the 2-6 Green Bay Packers here. Green Bay's at home. I think Green Bay's going to get probably 2 more possessions, 2 more cracks at this. It's a nice special teams play. Man, you kick it into the into the end zone, and they ran it out with Grant and just for 8 yards. That's the way you quickly get off punt return. I go, hey man, what are you doing? Come on. I can't have that. Put somebody out there that's going to take the knee. You know what I'm saying? I don't need anybody taking it out the end zone.
The governor says, thank you for the good game. It was a strange one with that center, but fun. Listen, man, got to look out for Billy Price for the carry. Annexation of Puerto Rico, play, action, pass. Tannehill, the man. Oh, that's just an easy pick.
Baby,
let's
go.
An easy pick. Oh, don't tackle your own man there. Get out of his way. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix.
Scores right now, no matter how. He ain't getting that pick 6. Get a field goal. Come on, guys. I got this pick. Let's just go ahead and get down, and let's get our field goal. We're only down to 1. Speaking of Price, man, did you see Mark Price liked my comment when I said he was basically
sharpshooter for the Cleveland Cavaliers?
No, he wasn't a bad player, man. He has like this one All-Star game where he was in where he had like some really nice highlights. But I said he's basically just a poor man version of Steph Curry. If you'd put him on of Steve Nash, if you'd have put him on that Phoenix Suns team.
There it is.
Oh, the flat was wide open though the whole time. If you'd have put him on that Phoenix Suns team, that run and gun, I feel like he would have just put up very similar numbers to Nash and played the same kind of defense. So he liked it though, which if he was just a little bit more popular now. Might be a thing that he likes that kind of comment.
Well, the Packers are in familiar territory. It's where they feel comfortable, which is too far to score a touchdown, but close enough to kick a field goal. 2nd and 20.
Barely close enough.
Barely close enough. They need a couple yards. It's Rodgers. What is JY doing on the right side of the line? What was that?
It looks like he's like massage.
Oh! Has a man over the top! Touchdown! Drop that one in the bucket! What was going on the right side of that line, and then all of a sudden right over the top, and now all they need is an extra point for the lead.
Oh, he's missing this for sure. This is a tie game, boys. Oh, no, it's
right down the middle.
I feel like he was just finessing the B button, just like thumb over top of it, maybe a circular motion, and the game was picking up. It was like he was rubbing his back or something.
Yeah. Are you going to... Aaron Rodgers recognized that. They're like, are you going to blitz over here? I think he's faking blitzing, and that linebacker went, you got me. I'm not blitzing.
All right, here we go. Green Bay Packers, Miami Dolphins. Dolphins decide to go deep. Tannehill throws a pick. What's new? So far, the quarterback play, Christian Hackenberg on the season, 61.8 QBR. 4 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Ryan Tannehill on the season, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He actually came into the game with a 111 QBR. Cardell Jones, 0 touchdowns, 1 pick, 54 QBR. So Tannehill's been the best they got, and right now we got to go on a big drive. 8 for 11, $184, and an interception.
Hey, but what do they need to get a lead? Just a field goal.
Just a field goal. So it's within range here for the Miami Dolphins if they find Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki.
What was that name we couldn't pronounce? I couldn't pronounce.
James Straseljic.
James Straseljic. That's the thing.
Oh, you nailed it there.
Broadcasting. Say that 3 times fast before you go live on the air. Straseljic. It just seems like one of those names that might help you out when you get live.
2nd and 2.
Player comes in.
Money.
Oh, just see him.
Jake Ryan.
Oh, Ryan just coming. Okay. All right.
Oh, he is pumped. Look at that little delay. He just paused just for a second and then hit that turbo and got right to Tannehill, the Manahill.
But we got to ask Playa, was it a delayed blitz because he was kind of just trying to trick the defense, or was he like, did he hike it? Did he hike it?
Or did he just forget that he was blitzing on that play? He's like, I'm supposed to be dropping into zone. Wait, no, I'm not.
Great job by Playa right there. What about the dot on the right side? That was very impressive.
Blitz picked up by this offensive line. Throw over the middle. Money. Right on the money. Ryan Tannehill's got a little Phillip Rivers sidearm thing going on. It's a weird throwing motion.
Yeah, Tannehill is not as bad as Phillip Rivers, but he's less accurate by a lot. But the delivery's not as bad, but definitely not like the rest, So Ryan Tannehill definitely has a little hitch in his throw, it looks like. Not something that you really would want out of a quarterback, especially in Madden.
Getting real. I miss when Twitch Prime meant you got ad-free Twitch. I miss that. 1st and 10. Tannehill dropping back to pass. He's got the running back open underneath. He's going to
Wait, what's going on? We have to watch ads now?
Yeah. It's really annoying.
Wait, I thought Twitch Prime you didn't have ads.
They sent out an email saying, yeah, not so much anymore.
So wait, so the ads only happen at the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, so you refreshed your stream?
No, I pulled up Porter's stream to look in that Carolina-Pittsburgh game.
Oh, okay. I've always had ads at the beginning.
It's
Did
really
Twitch
annoying.
Prime used to not have ads on it?
Used to not. It used to be a benefit of Twitch Prime.
Oh, okay.
0-0 the score in that Panthers-Steelers game as they're nearing the end of the first quarter. All I saw was it was 2nd and 20, so it was some solid play over there. 2nd and 6. Stills coming in motion from the right side all the way over to the left side. Going to pair up with Danny Amendola. Mike Gesicki on the line on the right side. Tannehill underneath center. It's going to be handoff to Ballage, trying to find some room over there. That's a nifty little run. Found a little room. 11 carries, 14 yards, though. That's not a great number, but it cuts it to a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and they're about, 12, 13 yards here from field goal range, and that's probably what they're looking for. 2:43 left in the game. The Green Bay Packers need to come up with a big-time stop here on 3rd and 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins went ahead and punted the ball if that was a scenario.
3rd and 2. Ballage at the top of the eye. Almost made his own tight end jump off. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle, and boy, the Packers were ready for that one. By the way, did you see what defense the Packers ran on that 2nd down play?
What was that?
The 4 lock palms.
I don't know much about that.
I ran 4 lock palms probably 15 times in the preseason and realized that the perfect time to run that is in the preseason because it's a terrible defense. It is absolutely horrible.
I had issues with cover 6 invert. That play always gets beat over the top for me.
It plays like cover 2 invert.
Yeah.
Just right over the middle. Any skinny post will beat cover 6 invert over the top. The one I love that they added, though, was as just a solid punt. This Miami Dolphins team, the one thing you can say is they are a solid punting team.
They get a lot of practice.
They do.
Why punt it there, though? I mean, it's a 4th and really short. You don't give up too much field position, but I understand. They want the field goal to win the game. They're not going to play for the field goal to not win the game. So right now, they got 4 field goals on the day. They think maybe the Green Bay Packers throw an interception here, something happens, they get an opportunity to win the game here. They're going to trust their defense, man. They just really show that they don't trust their offense, and they don't trust Ryan Tannehill under center.
I got to ask because it's bothering me. Is NBL Cardinals SERP?
Yeah.
Or is that a holdover? I never know if people change their Twitch names.
No, that's SERP.
Okay. What's up, SERP? Dude, can we talk about the NBL clothing? Because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can go find it at 365.maddenbomberleague.com. Hit the merch tab. It'll give you all the information about merchandise, the new line of merchandise, the Witness Greatness merchandise. And we still have more stuff coming out as well with some NBL logos on there, stuff like that coming out. But we wanted to get the Witness Greatness line out there as soon as possible.
Shout out to Came for Nothing. Came from Nothing Clothing. Not Came for Nothing. That would be an awful name as he almost broke his neck on his own lineman. By the way, while we have him, because I still have it here, talk about building the franchise coming up tomorrow night, Bomber. What are we looking forward to from BTF Dallas Cowboys?
Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, episode number 4. We're going to catch you all up from where we left off. I believe they were 6-0 when we left off. Right now, they're probably 10-0, nearly 11-0. I think they're not. What are they, 8-0 right now? They're going to be 9-0 shortly. This is a team that's just balling right now. They just actually beat the Philadelphia Eagles, so they're actually 9-0 right now. They'll probably get another game in before then as well, and we'll get you caught up today.
All the way to the end zone, one-handed, and take that big fella. Double coverage means nothing. Damn it, in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers, as they blow this game open.
Player taking shots down the field, shots, and making
Everybody
time plays. And man, I tell you what, the Dolphins, there's no way they come back from this. I mean, 4 field goals. They were in a convincing lead up 9-0. Then we're up 12-6. And since we've tuned in, it's been a 14-0 run by the oldest man playing franchise mode right now that I know of.
Fact.
I'll preface it by that I know of. 62-year-old player. And I think he actually is only 60, but I always add like a year or two every time I say it.
67-year-old player, absolutely.
69-year-old Gronkowski.
60. Shout out to Gronk. As let's check in on that Panthers game. Pull that bad boy up. 20-12. Yeah, Bomber. I don't even think I sit there and look at this, and even if somehow they lead a touchdown drive, there's no way they get a 2-point conversion. It looks like
8-point game. I mean, it's a 1-score game right now. I would if we hold on for another play or two, you're either going to see a pick or a miracle play happen. It definitely isn't going to go there as a
Everybody jumped off sides. Nope, false start.
Yeah, false start there by the offense.
Still a 1-score game. That is true, Rusta-Busta, but for JY, this is like a 4-score game. Like, it has not been touchdowns for the Miami Dolphins. They are struggling. Tannehill in the shotgun, 2 in the backfield within 3 wide receivers, 2 over to the right side, 1 over to the left side. It's Tannehill dropping back to pass on 1st and 15. Down goes Tannehill.
Yeah, RB's wide open, leaking out the backfield. He's on a little block and release, and he just does not get picked up as Clay Matthews gets a sack. Tannehill, just look to the right. Dump it off. Take a little bit. I mean, you're not going to get it all in one play, and that's probably the problem here in Miami is they're trying to get too deep down the field.
Look, you just saw the Packers get it all in one play. They want the same thing. 2nd and 24. Yeah. Boy, I don't like this play call. I don't like it. Only if that too high safety is actually too high safety does that work. Post route's not open. You're done. Yeah. Just throw it to the flat. So the reason why I don't like that play, it was a post route on the right side, it was a flag route on the left side, and a running back out of the flat. The flag route just doesn't work. The post route only works if it's a cover 2 and you have 2 guys in the flat, and you need to score, and you have 1 timeout and there's 50 seconds remaining. I just don't like it. This looks much better. More downfield routes. 3rd and 19. 3 wide receivers over the left side. 1 tight end on the right side. That is Mike Gesicki as they're using a lot of clock. Tannehill dropping back. 3-man rush. A little sit in the middle there down to the 29-yard line, and they're going to use their final timeout. Is that a hot route? Did he hot route?
He hot routed a curl on there to pick up to make it a 4th and short.
Shout out to Prez the Best, 123, following now on Twitch.
I think that was an opportunity there to use that route to actually push it down the field or maybe get over top of that safety that was trying to drop back into the blue. Kind of took it away on the curl, but now they're in a 4th and 6, and this is the manageable. And look, they're at their own 29. They just haven't moved the ball, but a lot of time has moved off the clock. So right now, Miami's got to get a big-time play, and I don't know if it's going to happen here.
Let's see what they do. Shotgun formation. 4 Tannehill, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 4th and 6. They need a first down to stay alive. 39 seconds left. They have no timeouts. Tannehill dropping back. Quick throw underneath. It is complete. It's a first down. Clock is running. Up. Stills is hurt, so they get a 10-second runoff from that. And that, with Stills down, the injury hurts. The 10-second runoff hurts just as much.
A 10-second runoff, and it takes one of your timeouts?
No, they were out of timeouts. That's why it had to be a 10-second
Oh, they
runoff.
were? I thought it just used one of them. I thought they had one left.
Nope, they used the last one on that little curl route, 6 yards
What
short.
does it run it down to?
It was at 30. It was at 33, and it dropped to 23.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yep.
Gosh, I'm way behind on that. So, yeah. Miami Dolphins in even worse trouble right now at the 41-yard line.
As they come out, they break the huddle. They're on the 41. They need a touchdown, and now you see what the Packers are going to do. They're going to drop all the way back and give them everything underneath. Tannehill takes the snap. 3-man rush from the Packers. Waiting. He's got all the time in the world. He had A open. He threw it way too late, and it's picked off going the other way. Players, is he just going to run this into the end zone?
Victory lap, baby. Oh, he cuts it. He could have ran it into the end zone. Pipkins. Hey, it's a 1-score game. That guy was playing to tie you and go to overtime. You can punch it in and end the game. It's the nail in the coffin.
I would like to point out right before that play, Jamie in the chat says, "Let's get a miracle, JY." And within seconds, it was never mind. JY,
what other game we got next?
JY, you gonna come up with a miracle? Yes, I am. Are you? You got me. I just couldn't do it, man. As the Packers are going to get a win. A nice win for the Packers. They were down in this game a bunch, Bomber, but 2 big touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers putting the team on his back.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, we came into a game that looked like just a stalled out 12-6 game. Aaron Rodgers wasn't looking good, and then all of a sudden, 2 big plays down the sideline, and on the right side of the field, then over the middle of the field of another Moss from a wide receiver. It just seemed like Aaron Rodgers was lock loaded and ready to go.
Part of the next game we have coming up. Panthers and Steelers right now. So we sit through an ad. Shout out to the house with a clock and in its walls. I've seen this advertisement 6 times tonight. Might go see that movie. It's got Jack Black in it. Actually, I don't know if I'll see that. I'm not a big Jack Black fan.
I keep getting the axe one.
There we go. Oh, you got the axe one?
Where he shoots like the left-handed hook shot of dirty clothes into the...
So clearly they think you're a high school boy and they think I'm 12 years old. So... Also, there appear to be fireworks going on outside, but I'm in Detroit, so it could be gunshots. I don't know. Definitely fireworks. What is today? September 8th, great firework day, 2nd and 12. For the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Bumblebee uniforms, down 6-0. They've got, looks like a 3 wide receiver set. What?
Yeah, it looks like the quarterback, Mason Rudolph, just kind of lost his footing right there. in the rain. That's what it looks like. Let's watch this again on replay. Oh yeah, he just slips right there as it just looked like a little too much turbo too early there on a little double slant as the Pittsburgh woes continue. I mean, this is a team that's really disappointing. 3-5 right now. They're losing right now to the 5-3 Carolina Panthers. This is a must-win kind of for both teams. I think the Panthers need this to kind of stay in the hunt, and the Steelers need this to kind of stay alive. So you think we'd see a little bit more from Pittsburgh right now, but they're in a shutout. They're struggling.
Oh, just like that, he delivers a dot to the 45-yard line. What a throw on the skinny post. Easy money. Mason Rudolph, Motor asks, is Ben hurt or benched?
He's been hurt a little bit, but I think he missed half of a game once, but he's been benched the majority of the time. Ben Roethlisberger is not playing good. QBR 41.1, 4 touchdowns, 14 interceptions for the 36-year-old superstar quarterback. They've been going with the rookie Mason Rudolph, who has a 117 QBR, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I don't know what he's added on to this game as he's got a pick, so it's actually 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. As the QBR continues to drop. They started him last game. He was 13 for 25, had a 65 QBR. Week 8 versus the Cleveland Browns, he had a 75 QBR. So Mason Rudolph is starting to really dilute that perfect QBR he had in his first 2 games. You look right here at this Pittsburgh Steelers team right now, looking to the future at their upcoming schedule. It just doesn't get much easier for Pittsburgh. They're struggling against the Carolina Panthers. Next week, they got the Jaguars, who are 6-2. Then they have the Browns, who are 1-8. Under new ownership, so we don't know how they're going to play. Then the 5-4 Chargers, the 3-6 Raiders, who are underperforming, the 5-4 Patriots, the 4-4 Saints is up the middle. Number 30's got space, trucking his way down. That's John Connor, 1 carry, 13 yards. You look at Connor and you say, why is he in the game? Well, Le'Veon Bell's out for the entire season. I think he was out 30-something weeks this year. He had a season injury 19 attempts into this season. He played week 2, first 2 weeks, got hurt, came back week 5 against Atlanta, had 5 carries, 14 yards, and really just didn't, live up to the expectation this season. He got hurt in that Atlanta game, and he's going to miss the rest of the season. 6-0. Here goes shotgun formation. McDonald standing up, tight end standing up on the right side. He's got a linebacker over top of him.
Purple Rain in the chat says, try to subscribe. It says I've got to pay. Ouch. Following is free, Purple Rain. You can hit that follow button. It is free. Subscribing is the paid service here on Twitch. Will got hot dots now following here on Twitch. Appreciate it. That is completely free. If you have Twitch Prime, you get 1 free subscription every 30 days. So you can use that to subscribe for free if you have Twitch Prime, which is through Amazon Prime. Otherwise, hit that follow button. Following is completely free, and it'll let you know each and every time that we go live here on the MBL Network. 2nd and 3 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is on the 35-yard line as we're under a minute to go in the half. 2 wide receivers out there. Does Porter just have everything turned off? Porter might have all the sounds turned off. As 2nd and 3, I had turned up all the way. I didn't hear anything. Rudolph got clobbered as he threw it. Lucky that just went to the middle of the field.
Yeah, he doesn't have any sounds.
Okay, good. Just making sure. You never know. You never know here.
3rd and 3 for the Pittsburgh Steelers here. This offense is just really up and down. They get a big play, and then they just don't really get anything, and then they find themselves in a 3rd and 3, and they've actually struggled. They're actually in the bottom. They're 3rd worst in the NBL in 3rd down conversions, and that includes these 3rd and 3s. They're not good at 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 5s, 3rd and 6s. They get worse as the number goes up, but they're not even good in the short distances.
Well, it's because Le'Veon Bell also was hurt. Yeah, he got hurt early in the season and is out for the season. 3rd and 3, shotgun formation for Mason Rudolph and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 3 wide receivers, now 2 over to the right side, 1 over to the left. He's got Connor in the backfield, sort of a real-life thing, and they're going to take a delay of game.
It's just all, you got a rookie under center. Everything just seems to be a little off. If you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, bear with this team. It's going to take a couple seasons to get it right because I know this team's lock-loaded and ready to go. We're talking about a team that's an 86 overall out of box. But they're 3-5 right now, and I haven't seen any great games from this team. It just seems like a lot of inefficient play, just not smart. And right now, you look at the contracts. I mean, Ben's making $20 million, Le'Veon's making $14 million. He gave you 2.5 games. Cameron Hayward 8.6, Shazier 8.2, Antonio Brown 7.8. They got a lot of high-quality players that just aren't making plays right now.
Oh, they converted the 3rd down there. Nice little quick slant underneath, little sidestep, and Mason Rudolph, he's 4 of 8 in this game. So that tells me that there's a chance Ben Roethlisberger maybe started this game. That's a pretty low passing amount for this Pittsburgh Steelers team that does not run the ball a lot without Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, you wonder if Ben had got benched or if he got hurt. We weren't in to check this out. This is Week 10 NBL season 33. You're watching the 3-5 Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the 5-3 Carolina Panthers on the road.
Mason Rudolph in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers, 2 over the left side, 1 over to the right side. And he's got James Conner in at halfback to his left. Pump fake. Oh, what a diving play by Cersei. Oh, thought he had a man. Looked like it was wide open, but a great user over there, and Cersei dives in front of the pass and picks it off. Big defensive play as Pittsburgh comes up with no points on this drive in the second half. Excuse me,
the user. Nice play right there by Porter, making a big dog play with Cersei. And just like that, the Steelers, what looked to be probably 3, hopefully 7, turns into nothing.
1st and 10 now. See if Carolina tries to push it downfield. Cam Newton dropping back on 1st and 10. 5-man rush, looks to the post route, finds Moore, makes a man miss, makes another man miss. He's got room. He's to the 40. He's to the 30. Can he get to the end zone? 20, 10, 5, touchdown Panthers. Boy, what looked like Pittsburgh was going to put points on the board. A turnover and then a quick touchdown to DJ Moore. Cam Newton and doing it all. Carolina extends their lead.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's just bad. This is just not a good team right now. Offensively, defensively, struggling on both sides of the ball. And you got star players on this team. Le'Veon Bell goes out week 5 after only playing 2 weeks before that. Week 1 and week 2, he got hurt. Came back early, got hurt week 5. He's out for the season. Ben Roethlisberger's had a 44 QBR. He's nearly 44 years old. He hasn't played great. Antonio Brown has been their only, show of life here so far. Defensively, this team has a lot of talent. They're just not living up to it. And right there, you see a 10-point swing. An opportunity for a field goal goes by the wayside as an interception from the rookie Mason Rudolph, taken all the way back. Offensively, they take it back down the house. Number 12 gets into the end zone. 13-0. Carolina, is going to go into the half with a big-time lead.
Also, Timbo came into the Twitch chat talking about the jokes, and right as he did that, it was a touchdown over the top. That's why you don't go.
What did he say?
He said, "Jokes, man, LOL." I don't know what it means, but right as he was typing that, DJ Moore was dancing in the end zone. 1st and 10, shotgun formation for Mason Rudolph, empty backfield. They might try to force something down the field, see if they can make something happen. He's going to take a shot over the top. It was man coverage over the top. Oh, he just made the catch in between 2 defenders. What a throw from Rudolph, and what a catch. It was just a straight seam, and he dropped it in the bucket. Bomber, you would not see that throw in Madden 18. It is here in Madden 19.
Yeah, it's just throwing it up over the top. You definitely notice one thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that's that they like to miss field goals and take shots down the field.
Andy. At 9 o'clock, we got the Patriots and the Titans, and we're going to switch over to that game immediately because that's probably got some more quality football. Boy. Bomber,
yeah, it's not looking good for Pittsburgh.
This Steelers team is just a mess. Just an absolute mess.
Honestly, and on paper, they're really good. You want to hear their top player overalls?
Sure.
I mean, tell me another team that's got this in the AFC. You got 99 Antonio Brown, 96 Le'Veon Bell, 95 David DeCastro, 90 Cameron Hayward, 88 Ben Roethlisberger. I mean, there's some talent there. 87 Ryan Shazier. There's a lot of talent there on this team, and they're just not living up to expectation. 25th offensively, 24th defensively. Passing, they're 27th. Rushing, they're 28th. Defense is 24th. They're 25th, 26th against the pass, 15th against the rush. It's no bueno. It's not good.
Let's look to the other game we got going on right now. It is Titans and Patriots. They have just kicked off. This is actually a pretty good matchup, Bomber. 2 teams sort of in the middle of the AFC fighting for those wild card spots. We could be talking about these 2 teams come playoff time.
Yeah, so we got the Tennessee Titans taking on the New England Patriots? Yeah.
Yep.
These are teams that definitely have playoff aspirations. I don't know if the Titans are going to make the playoffs this year, but they're right there in the hunt. They're 4-4 right now. There's an opportunity here for them to get that 6th wild card spot. And the Patriots likely going to win that division, I believe so, as they're 5-4 right now. The Jets 3-6, the Dolphins 1-8, Bills 1-8.
Oh yeah, they're going to win that division. That one's not going to be close. Looking at the wild card, I mean, this Titans, with a win today, they are tied for the final wild card spot. They're struggling in their division, 0-2, but they are 4-2 against the rest of the conference. They got 4 wins against the rest of the conference. This one, I would consider this a must-win for the Tennessee Titans. They've got to beat this New England Patriots team. This is a play-action pass for Tom Brady. He has a man wide open, down inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. Nice throw from terrific Tom. Easy pitch and catch down the field, Bomber. This is a talented quarterback, talented offense out of the box.
Yeah, Chris Hogan has been one of the better targets in like around the midfield area. Only 1 touchdown on the season out of 31 catches, 361 yards, because he does the majority of his damage from about the 30 to the 35. 30 to 30 kind of area. That's where Tom Brady really trusts him. But so far, once they get into this area, go a little closer, and there's less field behind them, it's really been the Gronkowski, Julian Edelman kind of show right now. Philip Dorsett, as those are the big dog players for this team.
James White got hurt on that play. You saw him sprinting out the field, but make no mistake, there was pain in his eyes. He was hurt. 2nd and 9 for the New England Patriots. Looks like they're going to come out in 2 tight end, 2 wide receiver set. Edelman out to the left, Hogan out to the right. Hill into the game at halfback. Tom Brady dropping back to pass. 5-man rush. Quick throw over the middle. Oh! Almost picked off. Instead, it is caught, and it's a first down. They went for the pick. Just straight up whiffed on it. And the Patriots are able to run up the field and pick up the first down as Chris Hogan showing off the nice hands over the middle.
Yeah, you honestly can't think that was a good pass for Tom Brady. Great defense right there that just doesn't end up in anything positive. Patriots actually end up making some first downs gains on that. It is really truly a bad pass from Tom Brady, which he gets bailed out as Chris Hogan makes the catch and turns upfield. Here's a fun fact: 26 receptions, 342 yards for Rob Gronkowski on the season, 0 touchdowns, 0.
For that weapon, you got to find him the ball in the end zone as he's got a man open over the middle. It is complete, and they're inside the 10 to the 7-yard line as James White just got a bruised shoulder. That's why he was running off the field. Not that hurt.
Nice catch there for Philip Dorsett. 25 receptions on the year, 475 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's been a nice addition to this New England Patriots wide receiver core. You pair him right next to Julian Edelman on the outside, Hogan playing the slot, Gronkowski at tight end. But Dwayne Allen's actually performed at tight end fairly well in these 2 tight end sets. 13 catches, $174, and 2 touchdowns.
2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Now splitting 1 wide receiver out to the left, 1 wide receiver out to the right side. He's got White in the game at halfback. Tom Brady under center. Looks like he's going to hand the ball off to James White. Little stretch run to the left side. Nice job by the Tennessee Titans getting to the ball. It's going to bring him down after a short gain to the 3-yard line. This Titans defense has been okay this season, Bomber. They're in the top half of the league in yardage. Actually, they've got a top 10 total yardage defense. 13th in the league in passing yards given up. 12th in the league in rushing yards given up. But they give up a lot of points. What is that? Is it an inability to stop people inside the red zone, or is this purely just they give up way too many big plays?
They just give up too many big plays. That's been the Achilles heel so far defensively for the Tennessee Titans. Throughout NBL
ball down,
33.
Picked up, fumble, Ruski, Landry picking it up, so no points for the New England Patriots. Bomber, just we're talking about the Titans defense. They forced a turnover.
Disappointing to say the least. The New England Patriots get an opportunity to essentially put 3 up, get the first points of the game in here, or get a touchdown, maybe get Gronkowski his first touchdown on the season. He's got 26 catches and 0 touchdowns, and we're already in, week 10 right now. They've already played 9 games. This is the 10th game for the Patriots, but instead, turnover blues happen again. Brady fumbles in the pocket after a big sack.
Scorpion joining us in the chat. How's the stream going, fellas? Scorpion, it is going well. Scorpion's going to be taking over for us at 10 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be hosting his stream. So don't miss out on that one. Scorpion's coming up at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Hope all is well, Scorpion. No need to rush home. We'll hold as long as you need to. Don't worry about that. But we'll be hosting his stream as we continue the Jacksonville Tribute Streamathon here across the community, the EA community. Go to that GoFundMe if you have the ability and give those people that have some need some money if you have the ability to. As Marcus Mariota's hurt on that play. But he hops off and runs off the field. Look at him go. So it's clearly not an ankle injury.
Maybe. Actually, I've sprained my ankle pretty bad. But I'm obviously hobbling as I run. So he's got nice
he had a good
there.
stride.
So I don't know, man. It's definitely questionable, the injury, as he's not going to be in this next play. He's got number 7 there in shotgun formation. Deion Lewis to the left side, split left, split right. Tight end Delaney Walker.
3rd and 5, stepping up in the pocket, throw underneath. Welcome into the ball game. Sweet pick there, bro. It's going the other way. The New England Patriots picking him off. I didn't even get to find out who it was.
That was Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert with a he puts the halfback Deion Lewis on a little bit of a wheel route, a little seam route, right up the side of the left tackle. It's kind of open initially, but instead he waits for that crossing route to kind of break across the field. Throws that instead. He gets picked off, and now the New England Patriots got an opportunity to kind of regain focus here and do what they should have done on the last possession.
1st and 10, big sack once again. As Mariota's going to be fine. Bomber, this Tennessee defensive line, though, has been very good. They force a lot of sacks. There's a lot of talent down there, as they've been able to get to Tom Brady twice early in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom Brady right now is, he's kind of sitting back in the pocket, and he's thinking to himself, if they just block for me and give me a little bit of time, I might be able to make something happen. But, Tom, you got to pick up the fact that it's a sting pinch here. I mean, it looked like a cover zero hero. It was a cover zero. You got to be smarter and give yourself an outlet to check down to. Instead, Tom is keeping the play the same, not hot routing, and it's really not working out for him.
2nd and 14, Brady dropping back, looking to a little wheel route on the left side, missed tackle by Ryan, and it's a touchdown for the Patriots. Bomber, I think that is exactly what we were talking about right before the fumble by Tom Brady. Those are the big plays and the undisciplined tackling we have seen from this Tennessee Titans team. It's why they give up so many points but not so many yards.
What an addition, though, of Phillip Dorsett. Absolutely, the Titans defense has those voids. We've talked about them. We continue to talk about them. But Phillip Dorsett, we got to give him some props. I mean, he's had 26 catches on the season, approaching 500 yards. We're currently in Week 10. He's got the 4 touchdowns. He's leading this team. He has been phenomenal, rejuvenating his career here in New England. I like what I see from Phillip Dorsett. Haven't seen much Julian Edelman this game, but Edelman has looked great next to Dorsett. They're a nice little 1-2 combo here in New England.
As again, folks, we are taking you to the 10 o'clock hour, then passing on the stream. Again, you can see the link to the Jacksonville Tribute Fund below this face. 1st and 10, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers for Marcus Mariota. Back into the game after a brief injury stop, and, well, it didn't, frankly, go well as Davis spun, faked out Van Noy, and then ran over his head. Still picked up the first down, though. Nice pitch and catch.
Yeah, bad tackling in the open field there for Kyle Van Noy, the former Detroit Lion. Great in coverage usually. Very smart, cerebral player. Not very athletic.
You see the cerebral assassin?
He's the Triple H of the New England Patriots defense. But right there, just London bridges it, falls down, and allows the offensive player to pick up the first down. Mariota's back in the game. Let's see what the Titans going to do.
Boy, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the post route crossed over. It was obviously a cover one robbery. He crossed in front of the safety, and then he has 2 steps on everybody.
Got to trust your arm there. Mariota's got to let it loose and give him an opportunity. But here's the problem. He's shook right now because he just threw an interception. And he doesn't want to throw another one. They want to come away with points right now. He's not really trusting his arm. And now here goes the 2nd and 9. This is the worst play call here for the Tennessee Titans. It just seems like they never pick up rushing on second down. They put themselves in 3rd and longs.
They picked up a couple. I think it was 2.
Well, I mean, mind you, they had to break a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and they only got 2. So if that play was true to form, it would have been 3rd and 9 here. Which, at the end of the day, why are you running the ball on these 2nd and longs in which you know that your running game has been so horrendous throughout the season? I understand you got to keep a balanced attack, but you're down 7-0. You're afraid to take the shot down the field. Don't play so scared if you're Tennessee. That was just scared play calling to me. I mean, right now, we need to see a little bit more, strategic play calling from the Tennessee Titans.
Quick throw up the seam, finds Matthews, holds on through the catch, and is taken down at the 40-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there from Marcus Mariota, who's having a nice season, Bomber. He's thrown 17 touchdowns, almost 2,000 yards on the year. 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, quarterback rating of 98.1. I don't like this play call with this look. And then good, they're switching out of it. He's having a nice year. It's just his defense maybe letting him down a little bit on the big plays.
Yeah, the defense definitely is, or maybe the defense putting them down so much is the reason why he's getting those inflated numbers. I mean, you got to think of it that way potentially too. Maybe Mariota's playing against these shell defenses, these drop coverage defenses, because they're up and they're down by so much that maybe he's playing against, prevent kind of defenses, and that's what's allowing him to get off passing the ball, because as of right now, I haven't seen much greatness from Marcus Mariota, that's for sure.
2nd and 7 from Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Mariota dropping back to pass. 4-man rush from the New England Patriots. Quick throw to Corey Davis. Nice catch. First down for the Tennessee Titans after the Patriots scoring a touchdown on the last drive. We're seeing a very methodical drive, Bomber, from the Tennessee Titans as they work their way down the field. They're inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Tennessee Titans. Let's see when the space gets tighter and the field over the top shrinks and the windows get tighter for Marcus Mariota. Let's see if he can still make those throws. Let's see if he starts relying on Delaney Walker underneath and utilizes Dion Lewis out the backfield, or if he just continues to drive the ball down the field.
He's going to drive the ball. Has a man right side. Marshall, joke move as he caught it. Touchdown, Titans. Oh, a little stop and go and see you later. Big touchdown for the Titans. And we've seen wide receivers catching the first 2 touchdowns in this game and making big one-on-one moves. We've got a tie ball game here in Tennessee.
That's 23-year-old Jalen Marshall, Ohio State University. Former New York Jet from the Ohio State University. 5'10", 200 pounds. Man, I like he goes with that wheel route right there. Just gets wide open, broken coverage, and then he catches the ball and just stops on the dime and just kind of olays the defense into the end zone, and that's an easy peasy touchdown for the Tennessee Titans.
Checking in on the Steelers-Panthers game, see if that got any better.
I would assume not.
Probably not.
Steelers got 3. Let me do a score prediction for that game. I'm going to say it's 16-3 right now.
It is 13-7.
Oh, I'm absolutely wrong.
But Carolina is, nice play defensively underneath. Carolina just completed the pass down to the 23-yard line to Curtis Samuel. So they are driving, looking to score. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes to go. Pittsburgh down 6.
Well, why don't we switch over to that, and then we'll come back to this game, since this is the fourth quarter part.
Sure. You can do that.
Exciting. End of games is a little bit more exciting than second quarter unisolated games, that's for sure. And once again, I'm getting this axe. Right.
Maybe Twitch is trying to tell you to smell.
I actually got axe here, man. So they're marketing to someone that already buys a product.
Hey, you should buy more of the thing you're already using.
There's only so much I'm buying, guys. If anything can drive me away.
You probably need a backup can, don't you? What about a backup to the backup of the backup can? Come on, Bomber. What are you doing? 2nd and 7 for Carolina. They're driving inside the red zone. They're on the 19-yard line, up 13-7. 2nd and 7. It's going to be handoff to Christian McCaffrey over the right side. Nice pursuit by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, Bomber, when we left this game, Carolina was up 13-0 and firmly in control. Since then, Pittsburgh has been, they've scored the only points since then, and Carolina hasn't been able to find the end zone.
And when we walked away at halftime, there was a field goal in which Pittsburgh missed, which was pretty much a layup. If it would be 13-10 right now, that would really change the outlook of this game. I mean,
and if they didn't throw that pick in the red zone, they had a field goal opportunity.
It could be 13-13. I mean, in field goal range, the turnovers have killed the Pittsburgh Steelers. Got to do better than that.
Deep throw. Oh man, I don't know
That's bad.
See, that was bad because it was a bad pass, but did you see the user in coverage was underneath that ball? He had a clear opportunity to pick that one off and just didn't jump for it.
Didn't anticipate the throw because it was blanket coverage. You had a guy underneath, the computer AI on him like glue, and then at the end of the day, Cam says, "You know what? I'm throwing it anyways because that's where I decided I'm going to throw." And he doesn't get the penalty for it. He ends up with a field goal now, 16-7. They go into a 2-score lead with 3:58 left. Let's see if these Steelers have anything left. Maybe a big Antonio Brown touchdown is incoming to make this interesting for the viewers here.
To Gamer 215, Nightbot got you. Nightbot's like your overprotective mother. You come in, a skunk sprays you outside. You come in, she accuses you of smoking weed and grounds you for 3 weeks. Like, she's just a little touchy, okay? So we're really sorry that Nightbot gets so mad. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Bomber. The one problem is they're down 2 scores, under 4 minutes to go, but we haven't seen a whole lot from this Pittsburgh offense.
We haven't. We've seen 1 touchdown that we didn't even actually see. So we don't know if it was a pick 6 or not. We have to wait till the stats actually come out. But right here under center, Mason
93 rushing yards, so it might have been a rushing play.
Might have been a rushing touchdown.
2-2, the Mason Rudolph pulling the train horn. 3 wide receivers over the left side, 1 over to the right side. Rudolph in the shotgun, like a little bumblebee back there. 3-man rush from the Carolina Panthers. He's taking a deep shot. I don't know what that route was.
Was that like a double move breaking back to the...
No.
That's weird. Maybe it was a seam route he just led that he kind of got started stumbling. I'm going to say this. It was probably the seam route on the left side, right? And he probably was running and he led him outside. And right when he led him, the wide receiver maybe slipped. So it looked like it had like some bend. I'm just going to say that, maybe.
Looked like the most elongated C route you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, or it looked like one of those flag routes, like one out and then cuts back in and he like stretches it down the field. I don't know. But yeah, obviously it wasn't that. So I'm assuming he slipped.
The 2nd and 10, full wide look for the Pittsburgh Steelers, 2 to each side. Mason Rudolph changing up the play as he sees this Panthers defense showing blitz from the left side. Oh, we got pieces moving around. This could be bad. On 2nd and 10, has man all sorts open. Yeah, he completes it to the 32-yard line. I don't know what 5-yard gets you there, but it does get you 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for a team that finishes 3rd from the bottom in 3rd down conversions. We talk about it all the time with the Pittsburgh Steelers because it's important to understand how bad this team has just fallen from grace, especially in this 3rd down kind of realm. I mean, 3rd and 3, they're bad. 3rd and 5, they're bad. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. But they did complete their last 3rd down when I gave this entire spiel. So let's see if they can continue that trend moving up, or it might even be 4th down territory here for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It certainly would be. 3:44 to go. They need points. They're down 2 scores. Mason Rudolph, choo-choo to Train Horn. He's in the shotgun, empty backfield. Dropping back. 4-man rush from the Carolina Panthers. Well, that was some top-notch usering from Mr. Porter. That was he just got all sorts of messed up. I don't know what that route was, but it wasn't what Porter thought it was, and that's an easy 1st down.
Okay, it's a little bend, kind of a Pac-Man Texas angle route that kind of just is kind of stretched up the field, and Porter just anticipated it being a post route, and when it didn't break as hard as a post route,
good throw,
able to throw it right to the receiver. Yeah.
Yeah, now Pittsburgh's got to score quickly and not make a mistake. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left side, 1 over the right side. He's got James Conner in the backfield, using a lot of time here. Hot routing, changing the play. Smacking his own backside. It's Mason Rudolph in the pocket, stepping up. There are a lot of white jerseys there. I don't know if taking off and running would have been the play that I would have gone with. He gets nothing on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, at that point you see man coverage with contain on the quarterback along with a spy. Just nowhere really to go from Mason Rudolph, but at the end of the day, he's stepping up in the pocket and he was taking off regardless, even though he probably should have just thrown that one away.
2nd and 10, Rudolph in the shotgun. Connor to his left. 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. 3 wide receivers. As Rudolph changing the play, surveying the defense. He's going to drop back to pass on 2nd and 10. 4-man rush from the Panthers. And the right tackle just got made look silly by Mario Addison. Easy sack. And just like that, Bomber, Mason Rudolph takes a sack, and they are well out of field goal range.
3rd and 19 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and you needed a field goal to kind of stay in this. You got 3 timeouts. But I think they take a shot deep down the field here. They need a little bit of a miracle. Some of these suspect throws on this drive have really just kind of leaned their way. Let's see if that trend continues here on 3rd and 19.
They're on the other side of midfield now at the 49-yard line, 2:16 and counting. Moving the tight end over to the left side, 3 wide receivers for Mason Rudolph. 2 over to the right side, 1 to the left side. He drops back to pass. Blitz coming right up the middle. Picked up nicely by Connor. He's going to take a deep shot into double coverage, and that is easily picked off by Searcy. Can I switch back to the other game now?
Yeah, we can go back.
I think that one sealed it. That's why the Pittsburgh Steelers are struggling this year, folks. That's just a bad throw that doesn't need to be made. Bomber, this was the game of missed chances, though. That's what it all comes down to, is the game of missed chances.
Hey, if you're Pittsburgh, you had opportunities multiple times, and you just kind of, you deal with the high-risk, low-reward kind of throws, and right there you just threw the ball game away. You motioned the guy over, you put him on a drag, and he did nothing but slip and slide across the field, but that wasn't going to pick you up the 1st down either way. As we head back into this Tennessee Titans game, as Marcus Mariota finds Delaney Walker. 2nd and 8 here for the Tennessee Titans. They're on their own 27-yard line. Buck 45 left for Tennessee right now. Let's see if they can get down and maybe take this lead or at least tie this game up.
2nd and 8, shotgun formation for Marcus Mariota. 3 wide receivers out there. He's going to drop back on 2nd and 8. He looks up the seam looking for Marshall. This is going to be a tough throw. It's good coverage on both of the seams. It's cover 2 invert there, so both those seams well covered. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 8. Titans down 3 in this one, but plenty of time to get back in this game, especially if they can drive down the field. There's the non-Bill Belichick lookalike, also known as New England coach. 3rd and 8. 2 wide receivers out there, 1 to each side. Delaney Walker on the line. He drops back to pass on 3rd down. Looks to the out route. Matthews catches it, and he has the 1st down on the 38-yard line. Nice pitch and catch.
That's a simple read. When in doubt, out route, pick up the 1st down. I noticed they're relying a lot on Jalen Marshall to kind of get up the seam, hit those wheel routes on the sideline. He's definitely becoming that number 3, number 4 wide receiver that they're looking to make some big-time splash plays. On the season, 10 catches, $170, 2 touchdowns. He's kind of just been that guy that kind of slide in there. Week 7, he had a big game against the Los Angeles Chargers, 6 catches, 97 yards. He's been looking good since then.
1st and 10, it's Mariota dropping back, has RB also it's open. He finds him. That's Jalen Marshall. Juke move, and he's inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. Jalen Marshall showing off the quick feet.
Nice move by Jalen Marshall. He really does have that after-catch ability. I mean, we're talking 87 speed, 89 excel, 87 agility. Where is he juking from? Right now, I'm going to take a look at his juke move. Only 82. He's just really light on his feet after the catch, and he's able to make those big-time plays. After the ball's in his hand, those are the kind of wide receivers you need, especially on a team like Tennessee who struggles to get yards.
That was a quick offside, so give him a free 5 yards to the 37-yard line. First and 5 now for the Tennessee Titans. They're on the 37-yard line. A big one for Tennessee. They're in field goal range. It's a 54-yard field goal, so the big one for them, just don't turn the ball over. Looks like they're going to run a little PAFK quick going the other way with Matthews. As New England change up the defense, Matthews going in motion. It's a play action. It's a bad read. It's a bad read.
Kyle Van Noy does a great job kind of jumping that route. He just basically showed him, hey, that's not open. Mariota says, yeah, it is. Watch me. And Kyle Van Noy knocks it down
no.
the Kimmy Mutombo style. Says,
no, not happening. Still my favorite Geico commercial of all time. Dikembe Mutombo swatting everything, including the box of cereal in the grocery store. Funniest thing I've ever seen. 2nd and 5. Looks like the Titans going to run a little stretch play with Deion Lewis over the left side. Spin move into another guy. He'll pick up.
Have you noticed that
yard.
second down, they just run stretches outside,
Yep,
and they don't pick
it.
up really anything on them. Like right there, they just lost a yard. So it goes back to that thing. When you get in the second down and you're the Titans, stop being so predictable on your play calling here. Maybe throw the ball a couple times to get the defense not really anticipating this is probably a run because this team is so scared about being in a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 that they're trying to run it to make it a 3rd and 3. Let's see what they can do here. Mariota can get downfield.
3rd and 6. Play action pass. Waiting. X is going to be open. Lobs it out there. Little touch pass. And he put too much on him. It's picked off. Matthews was open and Mariota missed it. Bomber, we said all they have to do is find a way to not make a mistake. And Gilmore says, hello, sir. I am your mistake. Going the other way for the Patriots.
Yeah, you guys are watching hashtag NBL Season 33. You can find it on Twitter. If you want to join the NBL, go to 365.maddenbomberleague.com. Leaders in full immersion gaming. Tomorrow night, September 9th, the Dynasty Madden League kicks off. Check out our partners, thedynastymaddenleague.com. Man, they're kicking off tomorrow, starting their Madden 19 journey. Really excited for them. Another August to August franchise league.
1st and 10, Brady dropping, looking to the deep corner out. Vaccaro gets over there, though, and pries the ball free. Nice play by Vaccaro on the back end. And the Patriots going to force a 2nd and 10 now. 2 timeouts. Bomber, you think they try to make something happen after that first down play? By the way, in case anybody's wondering, the Miami Hurricanes are up 77-0 right now.
Who are they playing?
Savannah
Dark
State.
Brawlers Community College?
Savannah State.
Back, huh?
The Savannah State somethings. That's what they are. What are you, Savannah State? Tell us. I don't know. It won't tell me.
Wow, just what a horrible run there by James White.
That was ugly.
I didn't know if he was on skis or what, but he looked like he was hitting the slopes there. Kenny Vaccaro lays the hammer down. 3rd and 8 here for the Tennessee Titans defense.
Other than the Tigers. That's sad.
Savannah State Tigers. I feel like they could have done better with that. Should have
Right?
kept the nest.
Savannah State Snakes. Boom. Better. Savannah Snakes Serpents. Boom.
Savannah Snake Serpents.
Savannah State, not Savannah Snake Serpents.
Oh my gosh.
You
You
weirdo.
need to watch that back. Savannah Steaks. What about the Savannah State snake?
How you doing over there? Hey, it's not that easy, is
What
it?
about the Savannah State Steaks? Highest quality ribeyes in college football.
Like their mascot is just a T-bone.
Yeah.
Like, I'd watch that. We bring the meat. 1st and 10.
Peter would be all over them. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Peter would not be happy. After that deep pass, 11 seconds left. Patriots have 1 timeout remaining. And they're going to get a free 5 yards there. We will accept that.
This is when I accuse an isolate of having aggressive on, and then he comes back and says, I didn't have it on.
Nah, I never have it on.
Start to show us, yeah. Then I just go, whatever, you had it on.
Whatever. 1st and now 5 for the New England Patriots. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left side, 1 to the right. Gronk on the left side. They run it on 1st down. Another just stellar run. Looking like you're out on the moguls. And they're going to set up a field goal.
That's old Turbo Homer. I mean, really has not gotten an understanding. Look, he went to pass rush to show it was unbalanced. Oh, look at this guy. You had it on aggressive. You're not fooling anybody. Anyways, yeah, definitely trying to juke left.
All right,
and
whatever
right
you
a little
say,
too much.
Shadow. You're slamming on the right trigger to try to get a jump on the line. You got caught by the fake hike. Good point. You're either a bad user or you kept it on aggressive. I would have chosen just to admit it was on aggressive, but your choice is good too. Kick is up is good, by the way.
Nissan Stadium here in Tennessee.
Nissan!
Nissan.
It's Nissan.
Starting the
You
third
got a
quarter
Nissan?
here.
You're a big fan of Nissans.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. The last 3 cars have been Nissan. I own a little bit of this stadium, according to the lady from University of Phoenix, somehow.
Ah! Show up, ask for your suite. Excuse me, I am part owner of this stadium. Thank you very much.
Rusta Bus in the chat asking, was it 41-10? Trying to figure out what Porter's score was. 16-7. Panthers defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Said, oh yeah, we whipped y'all last time we faced off too. What was it? 41-10. Who? What? Are Under Oath and Rusta Buster are having an argument
Grid
about
chat?
something. I don't know. I'm not in grid chat.
No, they're having a chat about their former time in grid.
Oh.
I think they're talking about a grid game.
I don't know. Fill us in. Rusta Buster. Secrets are no fun. 1st and 10 for the Tennessee Titans. They got the ball to start the second half. Oh, Ohio State for LSU. It was not 41-10. We lost 41-10. Thank you very much to Florida. The LSU game as Delaney Walker catches that ball, and he's got room 30, 25, 20, 15. Stop! Go! Ohio State LSU was 38-24. But it was not 30. It was not 41-10. That was the Florida game. I remember. How about that stop and go from Delaney Walker? I like that juke move.
Yeah, he put the brakes on, did a little Top Gun. He put the brakes on, he flies right by. Delaney Walker having a pretty nice game, but this is when it gets ski here for the Tennessee Titans. They got to get in the end zone here. Got to take the lead. Can't keep settling for field goals throughout the season when they get inside the red zone. Got to change it up this game.
Meredith's going to drop back into the pistol formation. 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. He's got, looks like they're going to try to run it here on 1st and 10. Handed off Deion Lewis, the former New England Patriot. He'll pick up a nice run there. Up to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on 1st down. Going to bring him a 2nd and 5. Nice job. Not running a stretch play and not only running it on 2nd down. Let's see what Mariota can do here from the 6-yard line. 2 wide receivers over to the left side. 2 tight ends on the right side of that formation. Deion Lewis in the backfield on 2nd and 5. And why not run it with Lewis again? He's got a big hole, and he's diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Nice run there. Great blocking up front. And Deion Lewis says, thank you very much. Let's tie this ball game up.
Yeah, a little neon Deion Lewis right there. 80 carries, 445 yards, averaging 5.6 yards per carry and 4 touchdowns. He's actually looked really impressive for Tennessee throughout this season, even though they put him in very bad situations, running the ball on 2nd and 10, when the situation just doesn't really need a run play right there, where the defense is all in the box. I know he probably thinks, man, I could probably be up to 7-8 yards per carry at this point, but he's actually looked pretty good. Not bad. 87 overall, 5'8", $195, 27-year-old halfback from Pittsburgh University.
Shout out to Fortnite Player with the subscription here on the NBL Network. Make sure you tune in, folks. We'll have NBL live games. We got bonus coverage here on the NBL Network. And tomorrow night, Bomber, what do we have at 8:30 Eastern Time? Over on YouTube.
Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Building the Franchise Dallas Cowboys. Episode number 4, we're going to catch up with the franchise and talk about a big injury and a big return. Tavon Austin is back. He's back in Dallas. His injury, he's healthy again. He says he's feeling about 90, 95%. So good to see him back in the uniform as we lose a wide receiver as well. Allen Hurns goes down. Tavon Austin is going to step up. So we're going to see how that kind of plays out. Also, we're going to continue to monitor the Will Tye trade. He got traded for a 3rd-round pick to this team, the New England Patriots, and he's been balling out at tight end 1. So we're going to be monitoring all that stuff as America's team is back on top, and they're undefeated right now.
Got a little interesting matchup next week, Bomber. An undefeated on undefeated matchup. As
we got the Atlanta Falcons versus the
technically still undefeated. Technically,
it makes you haven't lost.
I have not been defeated.
You look at Dallas Cowboys, Atlanta Falcons. I circled this on the previous Building the Franchise. This is going to be a big dog game, a big time game. We'll definitely have that on bonus coverage as well. I'm really excited to see how that game plays out. It's a little test for the Cowboys, who are kind of up and down right now. They're barely limped by. They barely beat. It took a game-winning field goal to beat the Philadelphia Eagles this last week, 13-10. The Atlanta Falcons have a lot of experience in close games. A lot of their games have been really close. So you look at the Cowboys and the Falcons, and you just want to see where these two teams are right now as a matchup undefeated. I mean, this is one that you circled on the schedule. You wanted to see the fans of the Building the Franchise series, and we'll definitely be covering that on bonus cover.
Should be a fun game. Looking forward to that one in the next Madden League. 1st and 15. Shotgun formation for terrific Tom and the New England Patriots. 2 wide receivers over the left side, dropping back. Blitz coming, picked up nicely. Quick throw underneath, and he is dead. He's absolutely dead after that big hit on James White. Little angle route. James White's got to go back and be like, Tom, look, I know you're the GOAT. I know you have a bunch of rings, but what you got against me?
Yeah, you got to start asking those questions right now. 4:10 left in the third quarter. The New England Patriots, they're right on the brim of field goal range here. I would like to see a run. Just get to the 38, 37-yard line and see what you can do.
That false start really hurt them as it's a handoff on 2nd and 15. The hitting is real. This Titans team is flying all over the place. Evans with the tackle there. They get back to the 35-yard line, back into field goal range, 3rd and 10. An opportunity to take the lead back.
Yeah, so you're in field goal range, 3rd and 10. Just don't take a sack here, Tom. You got to make sure you don't take a 10-yard loss here and just kind of push you outside of field goal range. This is an opportunity to regain the lead. Lead is very important as far as momentum, as far as morally. When you got a lead, you just start feeling a little bit better about yourself, and you don't feel like you have to start pressing the ball down the field. So I want to see Tom kind of take it slow here. Watch Gronk standing up there on the slot on the right side.
3rd and 10, play clock down to 5 seconds. Tom Brady, he takes the snap on 3rd and 10. Waiting, looks underneath, he completes it. Safe throw, not going to get him a first down, but does make that field goal a little easier and gives him a chance to take back the lead. A 47-yard attempt from the right hash mark. Looking to take back this lead, 3:17 and counting. Trying to get a jump over there on the left side. Ball is down, kick is up. It is money right down the middle, and the New England Patriots have taken the lead back 16-14. I love seeing that throw on 3rd down. He didn't try to force it down the field, just took what was given to him and made sure they got the field goal.
Yeah, he did. Just a smart play right there from Tom Brady. The defense was sitting in pass coverage, drop coverage, waiting for him to make a bad throw. And instead he takes it underneath and gets the field goal, and they got the lead back with 3 minutes left in the third.
Boy, the big hits, Bomber, they are real in this game. As both teams flying all over the field, making big hits. Hey, a reminder, folks, first of all, appreciate you guys tuning into NBL Live. I'm OSU. I'm hanging out with my man, Bomber. Make sure you go to the link down below, GoFundMe.com/JaxTributeFund. That is the Jacksonville Tribute Fund. EA donated $1 million to the Tribute Fund to start that one off. So
they donated $1 billion?
$1 million. It wasn't $1 billion.
For some reason, I thought you just said $1 billion, and I was thinking, like, I thought I read $1 million. I was like, yeah, they started off with $1 million because I went in there and checked the thing, and it was like at 1.2 something million. Yeah. And I was like, well, I had to double check a second. Yeah, they donated $1 million to that GoFundMe. So if you got any extra money you want to be a part of contributing to this great cause and help,
if you got $1 million, donate that.
Yeah, if you want to match what EA did, go ahead. Hey, even half would be great. I mean, it's really going to a great, a great opportunity to help these people in need, and that's what it's all about. When you're donating to charity, you want to help people in need. You want to make sure all of your money, or the most of your money, goes to the charity that you're donating to, or the people that you're giving it to. And we know a lot of people involved in that situation. So, a tragic event, we want to make sure that we're contributing the best that we can. And if you got an opportunity to send some money up there, please don't hesitate to do so, because they desperately do need some financial means right now.
Yeah, this entire season of the NBL, season 33. Of course, is dedicated to those victims of the Jacksonville tragedy. Our good friends Fitzmagic, and we had a bunch of people from the tournament actually down at that actual tournament. Just all those guys, VTech, and of course into the memory of True and Spot Me, and everybody who was affected by that tragedy. Just absolutely horrific, and we hope those people who were affected are able to come back to the game and still find some love in it. But if you have anything that you can donate to their families, I know the families, especially of those two who were lost, certainly could use it in this time. And those who have to deal with some medical bills after dealing with some pretty horrific injuries. Heard some stories. If you follow any of them on Twitter, you've been able to follow their journey. It's been a tough journey for a lot of these guys, and they're going to be fighting through this for a while. And we hope that we can provide some sort of support. Of course, we here at the NBL Network always welcome all those guys to come and tune in and just forget about things and have some fun with some Madden, because that's why we do what we do. Hey, everybody, Bomber, EA starting this hashtag why we play. This is why we play. This is our escape. We have fun doing this. We love our community. We love our fans who tune in. This is why we play, because Madden for us is really a safe space.
It's definitely a passion for myself. I'm not playing any sports anymore. I'm getting older. For others who grew up playing video games all the time, this is sports gaming. It's a competitive, fun environment to kind of get your chess match on in a sports kind of realm, and that's what we all love football. We all love this game. We have a passion not just for community, but for the game, for sports, and it all is entangled into one thing, and that's what makes it so near and dear to our hearts. And you never want to see anything like this happen in your community. And you got to do the best you can to try to help people out who need help, and especially within your community, you almost feel obligated at this point to just say, hey man, I got to do something here because it is so near and dear to your heart.
Big sack there by the Tennessee Titans. A reminder, folks, we'll be hosting as we continue through this Jacksonville Tribute Streamathon. It actually continues through tomorrow. We've got the next time slot. We'll be hosting Scorpion Stream coming up next, so be sure to tune into that one as this Streamathon continues. It's been going on since Thursday's stream by EA. I believe it goes until tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. I think Mills is streaming again tomorrow in the Streamathon, so don't miss out on any of the action. 3rd and long now for the New England Patriots. They're in the shotgun. Look for a skinny post on the left side. This formation shows a lot of skinny posts. Nope, it's all on the right side. It's X-Drag Trail. Has a man over there, and he's got some room. Can he get to the first down marker? What a tackle! Oh, big hustle play. Big tackle on the right side, keeping Edelman a yard short. What a hustle play bomber by that Titans defense.
Bad defense to call. I mean, literally, you just
I
gave
hate
up
that
a
defense.
flat.
On 3rd and 18.
That picked up 17 and a half yards or 17 yards. I mean, come on. That's just a pathetic defense. That it just was not a smart defensive call by the Titans, but I'm not surprised. The Titans' defensive calling and offensive calling is very suspect, and right now you look at that call and you just think to yourself, what were you trying to stop there? You were trying to allow them to get a layup when they needed a half-court shot. You're trying to allow a layup to beat you? At least make them shoot the half-court shot. Don't give them the layup for 3, right? Come on. You just got to be smarter than that.
Yeah, I mean, you run that play call inside the red zone as you get near tight to the end zone, but it just leaves so much space open on the edges. I wouldn't want to run it, especially on a 3rd and long. 1st and 10, handoff to Deion Lewis over the left side. Nothing doing there. No gain on the play. It's probably going to take us to the 4th quarter. Titans down by 2 at this point. Kyle Van Noy, he only has 3 tackles, Bomber, but he's been all over the place defensively for the New England Patriots.
Yeah, he has. He's a very smart player, cerebral player. He can definitely make those plays in zone, and he always puts himself in the right position to be around the ball and in that vicinity. That's what makes him such a good player, actually a great player in this scheme in New England.
It's going to take us to the 4th quarter. Titans 3rd and 3 now after that underneath throw to Corey Davis. They've got a 3rd and 3 from the 17-yard line. Needing to pick up something here to keep this drive going. Last thing they want to do is punt this ball back to New England from where they are, because the New England Patriots will have great field position. Looks like they're setting up a wide receiver screen. Let's see if this works for them. Mariota drops back. Throws the screen incredibly late and gets bailed out at a first down.
The other side was like he had a chance. Why did he throw it to the guy that was just sitting there to hold some kind of zone? The actual screen was open. He just waited, and he took too long to throw to both of them. And then just bad open field tackling for the New England Patriots.
Well, and you saw the linebackers pre-play shift to the left side. I was like, oh, that shows him right where he should throw it to the right side. It just made it a lot harder on himself. But New England, poor tackling. 1st and 10. Blitz picked up nicely. Another just bad read, tight coverage.
Yep. Just
Bomber, we've seen some questionable throws tonight here on NBL Live.
Yeah, all across the board. I'll tell you who looked like the best passer so far outside of the Jaguar Colts game. Take that out the board. Playa. He actually made 2 really nice. Well, he made 1 really nice throw on the corner route on the right side for a touchdown. That was a nice read.
I don't know. I was impressed by Andy Dalton and the Bengals. I know he threw a pick, but
Andy Dalton looked good too. Yeah,
he looked really good.
My memory's starting to fail me already.
2nd and 10. Play action pass. Marcus Mariota dropping back, waiting, looking, waiting. He's taking a shot over the top, looking for Matthews. Double coverage down there, and he's lucky that one's not going the other way as it is incomplete. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. 2 bad throws to start this particular series of downs, and let's see if the Titans can get anything going. They need a field goal to take back the lead.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 here. It's going to be tough for Tennessee to get out of this hole. I mean, I see this probably being an interception incoming. Patriots have done a great job playing some drop coverage. Let's see if they continue that here.
3rd and 10. It's going to be Mariota dropping back. Blitz coming right up the middle. Nobody there, but he finds Corey Davis. Oh, it was a cover 0, and Davis got some room. He's past midfield to the 45, to the 40. One man can't catch him. He's to the 35. He's going to be taken down at the 27-yard line. They brought a lot. It wasn't a cover 0. It was actually a zone blitz. Shout out to Husky Lord 58 with the follow here on Twitch. But Corey Davis caught it, turned upfield, and showed off the burners. Big play there. Nice job by Mariota. Bomber finally made a right read on this drive.
Both of these teams just allowing layups to pick up 10, 11 yards. I mean, just anything underneath was wide open. Not great coverage there.
Mariota waiting, looking, steps up. He's going to run. Slide down just before the first down marker. Devin McCourty goes down on the play, away from the ball. Could be a big loss for this Patriots defense. Also, Mariota's got to stop dancing after a 9-yard run. Like, deep breath. Deep breath. He just slid before the
Hey,
first
they're
down.
in field goal range right now and potentially a touchdown range at a 2nd and 1 here.
2nd and 1 for the Tennessee Titans. He's got 3 wide receivers, 2 over the left side, 1 to the right. Jalen Marshall, big part of the first half. Haven't seen a ton of him here in the second half. The New England Patriots have really clamped down on coverage. He's going to move Marshall all the way over to the right side. Looks like they're going to try to run it to the left side. Handoff to Deion Lewis. First down and more. He's taken down at the 9-yard line. Awkward tackle, but great blocking up front.
Yeah, and motioning that the slot receiver from left to right, it kind of spaced out that linebacker that looked like he was going to jump in, and it kind of gave you a little bit of an advantage offensively. I still think they should have ran it to the right after they did that, but they stay with it to the left, and they pick up the first down. Now they're in that really tough territory on OSU. Excuse me. He's at the 9-yard line.
Nothing alike!
He's at the 9-yard line, 1st and goal. This is where defenses can really hold you to 3 because you got to essentially get 10 yards with 10 yards to go.
All right, you got me. I'm unisolated. 1st and goal, handoff to Deion Lewis. Spin move. That's just that's a long
Can we get a picture of you? Just send a video for bonus coverage. I need you to find a USB cord and be like, and just say, hey, anybody need an Ethernet cord, and just hold it up, and I'll play it during bonus coverage.
I got net zero coverage right here. I need to find one of those CDs. Think I can buy one of those online?
Yeah, they're probably expensive now. They used
They're
to come
probably like a relic.
Dude, they just send you, and you could use them. They weren't like even, they were just codes. So like they had codes on them, so they weren't even like dialed into your actual number. Like if you got an AOL code that lasted 2 hours and you got like 3 of them, you had 6 hours. It wasn't just to like, you couldn't use it just once. So that was a good thing about technology back then. Mariota's got space.
Oh, he slid and got clobbered.
Oh gosh, did he get crushed or did he slide?
He slid and then got crushed as he was sliding. Look at Mariota dancing after another 6-yard run. I don't know if you saw that. The angle route was just all sorts of open in the end zone. But he was already running. 3rd and goal now from the 2-yard line. I'd be expecting another quarterback run.
Yeah, this is definitely 4th down territory at the 2-yard line for the Tennessee Titans because I think this team's got to play for a touchdown. Holding New England to it, getting a field goal here and only going up 1. I need to see a touchdown. I think you can stop New England from scoring. I don't think you can from scoring a touchdown. I don't think you can stop them from scoring a field goal though.
Play action pass. Does he?
Oh no.
Nope. Oh, he's running the other way.
Oh! What a move! That's the best play I've seen all day.
Where did that come from? Little spin
nice.
back the other way, stop, set his feet, and finding Corey Davis in the back of the end zone. Where did that come from? That looked like a Madden play, Bomber.
That was probably the best thing I've seen. Man, play is two little Moss in the corner route were nice, but that was real slick right there for the Tennessee Titans. As now they go
clip that bad
5
boy.
points. Yeah, you got to clip that one there, sir.
Well, now the Patriots have to find a touchdown. 3:03 to go. They are down 5. They need a touchdown, and this Patriots offense, from what we've seen, Bomber, it's actually moved fairly effectively. Just some big sacks at bad times and some questionable reads.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like they've been the better team tonight, but yet they find themselves down 5 points right there, and they need a touchdown with 3 minutes left. I don't know if they're going to get it as they're flipping the play here. Tom Brady making some adjustments here at the line of scrimmage.
And lots of guys moving around, showing man coverage. 1st and 10, shotgun formation for Tom Brady. 2 wide receivers over the left, 1 to the right, sending a man in motion. Looks like it's a little screen, and boy, there's nobody over there. He caught him with that change of play. They were running around. Mason is down on that one, but I don't know if that was they switched to a cover 4, it looked like, and whoever was supposed to have that pink assignment on the left side just never got over there. Easy 1st down for the Patriots.
Yeah, that's just a layup again. They pick up a lot of yards now. They're at the 43. Let's see if they can keep this drive alive.
3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Tom Brady in the shotgun. He's got James White to his right. He's going to hand it off to White, trying to get outside. Good job holding him. And James White had a huge hole on the inside on that outside zone. Cut it back inside, young fella. Instead, he loses 2 on the play.
2nd and 12 for the New England Patriots at the 41-yard line. Yeah, a loss on the first down is big as the clock is ticking right now down to 2:39, 2:38 left in this game. Let's see if Tom Brady can do something terrific here. Maybe get Rob Gronkowski involved. He's been really quiet in this game.
Brady in the shotgun. Yeah, we haven't heard Gronk's name called at all since we've been on NBL Live. He might have gotten catches while we were over at the other game. That's a lot of dropping back, and it's a bad user over the middle, and he was able to pick up a couple there. As it looks like Shaq Mason hurt on a couple plays ago. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Like after the catch, there was an opportunity to continue running in stride. Instead, he cuts it right back to where the user just whiffed.
Yeah.
Probably could have picked up a first down there.
Brady in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 over to the left side. He's going to take the snap. 4-man rush from the Tennessee Titans. Quick throw to the outside. Nice throw. He's going to get the first down at the 46-yard line. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Bomber. We've seen a little bit from the Titans on this drive. Do you think they can get a touchdown, or is this game in the hands of the Tennessee Titans?
Oh, man, I think the Patriots are going to win this game. I just have a feeling that they're going to score at the end, score a touchdown. If not, Brady's going to throw a pick here in the next couple plays. But I think if they work it down to the 25-20, I think the Titans collapse.
Shotgun formation for Tom Brady, 3 wide receivers. Boy, a lot of movement. We're seeing a lot of movement from this Titans defense pre-snap, and it's caught them in some trouble. Handoff over the left side. Juke move. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. This run game has not worked for James White and the New England Patriots.
Absolutely has not. You got a man in motion there running that Bills halfback sweep. Used to be known as Pat's halfback sweep in Madden 18, 17, and 16. Now, Brady's in a 2nd and 10. Once again, you kind of limited him to just three plays on a down rather than 4 because you're running the ball for no gain.
2nd and 10, shotgun formation for Brady. He drops back, 3-man rush from the Tennessee Titans. Looks over to the right side. Oh, throws it right over the head of Ryan. Picks up the first down. Hey, it's Rob Gronkowski. He comes up with a catch and a big one as it's a first down. And it was thrown at the right time, Bomber. We've seen too many times that crossing cornerback comes and picks that ball off. Instead, it goes right over his head, and it's a first down.
99 overall, Rob Gronkowski is way too good to only have 26 catches on the season, 342 yards, and 0 touchdowns. So you got to get this kid involved.
3 for 30 in this game. 1st and 10 shotgun formation for Tom Brady as we are under the minute 12 mark. Dropping back right down the middle. Hey, who's that?
That's Rob Gronkowski, and he's on a seam route, and he's wide open, and he jukes his way right into the defense once again. I think that could have been his first touchdown of the season, but 4 catches, 48 yards with a minute left.
That's an
Titans
easy
in
touch.
trouble.
The usering in these games today has been questionable, to say the least. 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left side, 1 over to the right side. James White to the left of Tom Brady. Field's gotten tight. 50 seconds and counting. Brady dropping back. Stays in the pocket. Rolls out to the right side.
Welcome to the network, baby.
Not a lot of speed there. Shout out to Unisolated, who subscribed in the middle of this game for his 8 months. Appreciate it. Get back to your game.
And you just never know what the guy's thinking or doing, to be honest with you. He runs on downs he shouldn't. He plays defense, calls weird defenses in weird situations. Then he subscribes at a time where he needs a defensive stop right now. 45 seconds left in this game. NBL Live broadcast number 236. This entire 3-hour stream will be posted to youtube.com/Madden Bomber League. Also tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. youtube.com/Madden Bomber League. Building the franchise, episode number 4, Dallas Cowboys. If you haven't watched it, make sure you check it out. Catch up on 3 episodes. We got the 4th one coming out tomorrow. And NFL football.
And NFL football. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation from Brady. Drops back past 44 seconds and counting. 4-man rush, from the Tennessee Titans. Looking to the back of the end zone. Oh, Cyprian got it and stayed in bounds. He stayed in bounds, and I think the receiver kept him in. I think that was Rob Gronkowski kept him in.
He missed a post. I mean, a dig on the left side that got wide open, kind of open in the back of the end zone. That's where I thought he was going to go. Instead, he force feeds it to Gronk. He's probably listening to the stream right now, trying to get Gronk more involved. We're going to have to call timeout here.
Timeout taken, but I am about 55% sure, Bomber, that ball was going well over the head. Cyprian jumped up for it, and Gronkowski was standing on the back corner of the end zone and just sort of held Cyprian in bounds. Like, I want to make sure that he stays in bounds. Scorpion is almost ready. Awesome, man. Just let us know when you're going, and we will put that host at the end of this game. 34 seconds to go. I formation. For the Tennessee Titans, handoff to Deion Lewis right up the old gut. Not a whole lot there. Bomber, I'm surprised they're giving Deion Lewis so much right up the middle because this is a speedy guy who needs to be on the edges.
Yeah, right now they probably just got conservative on, just trying to run the ball and make sure nothing crazy happens and just try to force up the middle. But, man, you're gonna give Tom Brady another chance here. If you're the Tennessee Titans, I don't know how comfortable I feel about that.
30 and 9, I formation once again, 2 tight ends. Matthews out to the left side, handoff to Derrick Henry, a power back who they run outside on a little power O play. Well, they used all 3 of the New England's timeouts, 26 seconds to go. Let's see if Terrific Tom has anything in him, as they're going to need some big plays. They have no timeouts, and this punt's going to use up a lot of that clock. We're down under 20 seconds. 30, 40, spin move, 42-yard line, 41.
Yeah, we need to see a bomb here. It's got to be, man, it's got to be pretty much get them down to the 35, 30 at least. So it might even be, if you got an opportunity here to get deep down the field and take your shot, throw a 60-yard pass, this might be the time to do it.
You've got a 6'6" tight end in Rob Gronkowski. You got to throw that up to him. I'd be looking here from the 41-yard line, some sort of quick little out play, maybe a corner route, or a big crossing route, get out of bounds. Take what you can so that Tom Brady can throw a Hail Mary to end this game. Brady drops back, blitz, late delayed blitz. I'm going to throw this up over the left side. That's picked off by Ryan, and that is going to do it for this game. The Tennessee Titans, a little bit of a comeback here. They hold on, and at the end of the day, it was that unbelievable play from Marcus Mariota. Rolls to the right side, nobody open, quick spin move back to the pocket, sets his feet, and throws a touchdown bomber. Might be one of the best plays I've seen here on NBL Live.
Yeah, because if he doesn't get that touchdown there, he kicks the field goal, and if he kicks that field goal, the Patriots win. You know, because they don't go up the points. They go up 17-16. Patriots were just in field goal range. So this game would have probably been over for the Titans, so they needed a touchdown there, and Marcus Mariota came up big as the coach of the Patriots throws his clipboard.
He's not happy. This is not Bill Belichick. It is legally distinguishable. Patriots 21-16. Or 21-16 Titans over the Patriots.
Legally distinguishable.
It is legally distinguishable from Bill Belichick, who wants nothing to do with getting his likeness in this game.
Hey, it looks like the complete opposite of what...
Like, they literally were like, what is the opposite of Bill Belichick? Young, fit, not wearing a oversized sweatshirt. Got it.
Most professional looking coach.
Professional. Looks like he enjoys hugs and warmth.
Talks a lot. He does a press conference at the end. None of the other ones does it. He over talks. And they really didn't want to... No red flags there.
Nah, nothing. Let's see. You think Scorpion's on yet? Nope, not yet. Whenever Scorpion gets on, we'll flip over there. But Bomber, a couple games tonight. We saw actually what I thought was an absolutely fantastic game between the Bengals and the Saints. We saw the Cincinnati Bengals come out on top on that one after a huge goal line stand. Bomber, as you mentioned, Sonny Weaver might say, let the guy in the goal line.
Yeah, that's why you never do it. I mean, there's a perfect example. They literally won the game on a goal line stand. You take that out the equation, you're putting a lot of variables in on the offense. They could have punted, kicked the ball off, and fumbled on the special teams, thrown an interception, fumbled after a catch. Anything could happen. You got to trust your defense and just stay home and stay put, because a yard or two on the goal line is not as easy as it used to be. There's no fullback dive. There's no quarterback sneak that's just completely money. Even though the quarterback sneak, when you get close enough, it's going to be very tough to stop. But right there, it was a good solid yard, and then they got a tackle for loss and made it 2 yards. I like the stand right there. I think that's how they won the game.
Let's show this Marcus Mariota play one more time. As Shadow comes into the chat and says, I'm so bad on offense, LOL. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, Shadow, but this was a beautiful play. Let's watch this one more time.
Scoring, I don't think you can, from scoring a touchdown, I don't think you can stop him from scoring a field goal, though.
Play action pass. Does he?
Oh, no.
Nope. Oh, he's running the other way.
Oh! What a move! That's the best play I've seen all day.
Where did that?
New England.
Just like that. Just beautiful. Also, we did see a great center sneak. We saw a great center sneak from former Ohio State center Billy Price. But what a play. I mean, let's watch this one more time. Watch Mariota first of all. You got a bunch of crossers coming across the back of the end zone. Play action pass. Mariota rolls to the right side. Now, a lot of people would take off and try to run. Nope. He rolls back to the left side. A lot of people would try to take off and run. Instead, he sets his feet and takes the punishment, Bomber, and finds Corey Davis in the back of the end zone. What a play.
Yeah, that was just it's phenomenal footwork there. How he just drifts right, and then he comes back, and then he sets his feet before he passes. I think that was another key part too. He rolls back to the left, sets his feet, throws it, takes the hit. It's just picture perfect kind of extending a play. That's exactly what you want to see from the quarterback. And Porter in the chat saying X was standing there wide open the whole time. Play it again. I want to see X. I didn't even watch it.
You want to see X? Okay.
Yeah, let's see X. Let's see if he's standing there wide open.
X is Matthews over on the left side. He's running. All right,
I'm delayed, so it's going to take me a second to see it.
He's standing there.
Is he open, though?
No.
Porter, you're so blind, man. You can't even watch a replay and tell who's open.
I mean, you can watch it again. Like, he is, like, you probably could have high passed it to Matthews, but I would not consider him open.
All right, it's just showing up for me.
No, he's not open at any point.
He's not open at all. If you
he's not open at any point.
If you high pass, he's getting hit. As he catches, he's getting knocked out.
He's not open at any point, Porter.
Porter, no. That was a great pocket play. Do we got players clip? Touchdown
no, I got
clip?
this one, though, because this is the pick in the back of the end zone. I want to see if Gronkowski keeps him in bounds.
Oh, I think he does. I think his tackle animation holds him from drifting out. Jeez, does anybody know that when Mariota rolled back out the other way and he Tony Romo'd it to the other side, he actually faked out the user homer on that. Did you see that? Homer legitimately just got juiced. Porter says I would have thrown it.
Well, yeah. All right. So this is Brady rolling to the right side. Look at him. He's not opening it. Simmeri's absolutely going out of bounds, and Gronkowski just holds him.
Watch that play. Let's see. I think the dig gets open in the back of the end zone, over right by the goalpost.
That would have been a tough throw.
Let me see. I got to see it again. I was kind of looking at. That's what I thought. That was the only thing I thought he could have even thrown at the time. Let's see.
I mean, he's got a sit route on the left side that's just standing open, but
could have led that one up the field. He had to make it. If he had to make a throw there. I mean, just watch the dig come across right there. Well, I'm watching it delayed, though.
Oh, yeah, you're watching
right when he breaks into the thing. It could have got picked, but it could have been a catch. I mean, it was that Gronk wasn't open at all, though.
As we're just waiting for Scorpion to come online, folks, and we will send you over to him. He continues the Jacksonville Tribute Streamathon. We saw some great plays tonight. Saw some questionable usering, but some big plays. I would say the team I was most impressed by, Bomber, was that Cincinnati Bengals team, because, boy, for a team that started out 1-8 this cycle, they certainly look like a good team in that AFC North that is, apart from the Browns, wide open.
Yeah, I think the Bengals aren't as bad as their record is.
Porter wants me to play this clip.
All right, so play it. It's guaranteed a Carolina Panther clip.
It is absolutely a Carolina Panthers clip. I will humor him, because we're killing time. By the way, the fake quick handoff to the running back. Here you go, Porter. Old blind beard. X was open. Wasn't even close. Is it a PAFK quick? It's ace post. This is what we're doing? Supposed to be
ace post. Hey, wait, MaddenBasics.com.
Yep. Oh, it's the DJ Moore touchdown. Cool.
Oh, he audibles out of play action FK quick.
No, he audibles out of the quick handoff to PAFK quick, and then audibles to skinny post or ace post.
Oh, that little juke right after he
That's
did
the nice part.
Insta spin for no reason.
Yeah,
that juke was nasty. That just broke that dude off.
But we saw some great plays tonight. One more time, building the franchise tomorrow night. YouTube.com/Madden Bomber League, 8:30 Eastern time. Bomber, is that a live show that we're doing tomorrow night?
Yeah, every show's gonna be live moving forward for building the franchise since episode 2. Yeah. Yep. 8:30 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time. YouTube.com/Madden Bomber League, episode number 4. Go catch up. We'll also have this 3-hour stream live on the YouTube after it renders here on Twitch.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Scorpion is live. We're gonna host him here on the NBL Network. Be sure to watch him as they continue the Jacksonville Tribute Streamathon. Appreciate everybody who tuned in today and donated to the Jacksonville Tribute Fund. For my co-host Bomber, I'm Oshu. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll hope we see you throughout the week right here on NBL Live.